And we both to what it do, y'all? We are back, and we both to run it back, run it back, run it back. What it do, man?
I'm good, man. Everything good. I'm trying to make sure this joint up. Hold on.
Thank y'all for staying tuned and bearing with us, and you know what I'm saying, staying focused on us and stuff, and giving us your love while we try to get it together over here.
It's still. Oh no,
But you
we on the
know,
video.
we gonna see what it do. So, bam.
What's up?
I gotta hear your voice, boo. Tell me
Oh,
what's
I'm in
good.
the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
No, I need to hear my favorite quote. Yo, you have me. I've gotten so accustomed to
What?
hearing you scream this shit that now I be
I'm
missing
gonna
it.
get it in. I'm gonna get it in.
So I
We
gotta
gonna get
hear
in,
it
man.
at least once or twice every show. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me that pimp matic once.
What the fuck is that, man?
You dig? You know what I'm
You dig me? So you know what I'm saying? We doing, man. We up, man.
Oh,
Everything up,
man.
man. Everything up, man.
Man, I love hearing it. Turn your stuff down. I can
Hold on.
heard you.
I was just making
Oh,
sure we up
man.
and running, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. We in the building. We building.
You did it again.
And then went back.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Okay, so we good? All right, we good. We back. Hey, we all the way back. So I'm saying though, man, what's going on? How was this? Like, I didn't see you over the weekend. Yo, I had so much fun with Kenilworth Katrina. She played my game. Yo, I got this new game we gonna play that I'm gonna start playing with our guest, Kenilworth, by recommendation of Kenilworth Katrina. She told me, she said, I need to play this game with every guest.
Right.
It's called Make It Ghetto. So you wasn't here, so I gotta tell you the rules of this game. And the
Right.
callers can call in to be a part of the game. However, you know what I'm saying, however makes them however. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be a part of our game. The rules of the game is this. When you're here, this is what we do.
Right.
We have our guests and we make up. This is all we give them. We
I'm
give
listening.
them the scenario, which has to be like the place or a situation that's happening, the number of people in the room, and the place. Like literally place, scenario, and the number of people in the room.
Right.
We give it to them, and then we have to tell them to make it ghetto. Like Kenilworth Katrina came up with a scenario. I gave her the scenario
What'd you do?
of two grandmas
Right.
with the same hat on, wearing the same wig at the church on Easter Sunday. Who wore it better? She said the grandmas, you know, they greet each other at the door. They get behind each other back and be like, that bitch stole my outfit. She said they go up for prayer and the preacher go to pray for them. And somebody wig, when the preacher go to pull his hand back, you know, the wig gets snatched off. So the other grandma wore it better because the other grandma tacked her wig down better.
Right.
Hey, yo, she had this diet in here. Her scenarios is lit, yo. So the whole point of Make It Ghetto is to see just how ghetto you guys can make a scenario. How bad we can make this shit be. So, Bam, you know I gotta play this game with you, right? Because you are...
Why can't we do it later on?
You want to do it later?
Yeah,
You want
we
to do
can
it
do
once
it
the guests get here?
Nah, yeah. We could do it with the guests. Also, I want to talk about man, we definitely got to talk about the shutdowns, man, and it definitely
Yes.
I mean, it definitely affects go-go in a major thing. Then go back to what we said, man. What backup plan do go-go people have? Like, what
Well,
backup
yeah.
when that type of money ain't coming in?
Dang, we back to that conversation again. Well, yeah, we back to that. We
Yeah,
back
we
to the
back to
beginning.
that scenario.
Yeah.
We definitely back to that
So
scenario.
I guess now that we've seen the good, the bads, the indifference, what do you feel like should have been the change for people going back into go-go? Like that little bit of time we had to throw parties
There was no change.
and get our money
Everybody
up.
put this. I heard nothing new. I heard some new shit from Backyard, and I'm not saying that's from my band, but I never heard no new shit from nobody else. But I didn't get to see everybody else.
Right.
I heard Junkyard, they was playing their same hits. Most of everybody was playing their same hits.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm saying is money-wise. We talking about finances. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas about to go back in the house. We talking about finances to get by. When we had that small time, right, for folks
Right.
to jump out there, go to the clubs, make their
Right.
money, do their thing, what do you feel like should have been the change since they know what it was like before they could go out there and do that? What do you think should have happened with those monies collected during that small period of time they had to get out there and make that bread?
You should have saved your money. It's self-explanatory.
So do you feel like niggas should be in the same situation where they like, damn, dog, I'm gonna feed
Yeah,
my
but
family?
I mean, it was a short period of time. It wasn't really no time to really say no thousands and
Right.
like that. So they
I don't know, because some of these bands might have saved some thousands, bruh.
But a lot of these bands don't even get paid $1,000.
I mean, I'm saying over time, a lot of these band members could have.
Okay, if you get $1,000 per band and you got 12 people in your band, how much can you actually save after the split up?
Yeah.
After you break everything down, like how much can you actually
Depends on how
save?
frugal you are.
I don't know, man. I knew it was about to happen. Like I said, I work for the Washington Post. They always saying it was about to happen. They actually said it was going to happen November 16th. Yesterday, it happened before that. And I was telling people, when people like, even Brian was joining tomorrow, BAM, BNN, BAM News Network.
So you know all the guidelines. So break them down for us.
The guidelines is no more than 25 people be in the club. So, I mean, you got to be safe. I got my rump bags today.
No, I got mine.
You know what I mean? You even to here, you got to walk in the building. You got to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and everybody, and Brian and Steph Lovis put the plan together for the station for everybody to be safe. Because in reality, motherfuckers is dying off this shit, though. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I don't live my life in fear, this and that. But people are dying off this, man.
Right.
And that's basically what it is. So you really have to be cautious of what you're doing. And I think the governor of Virginia, he did the right thing. He pulled the plug on everything. So, I mean, when it comes to that, it's real life. And you really can't fault him on for doing that. But what is Go-Go gonna do? Like nobody made no hardly original music. Nobody was songwriting. I wrote a whole album. And shout out to my man Brian and Uncensored Network Music Group. I am coming out with The Way of Life, and it's a banger. And then after that, we come out with something that we can't talk about. Right. But everything is on the work. Like you gotta just be. I mean, it's hard though when you do that shit full time and you love doing that shit. Like me, I ain't gonna lie. When they opened the doors back, nigga, I got the first call hosting, nigga. I was at the Twist Lounge. Inside, outside, whatever. But, I mean, we was masked up. But, man, it's hard to say when you love that shit so much and that shit in you. Like me, it's just in me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I had to rap.
Nigga, you better host some virtual parties. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Nah, but then that's when it come back to the virtual parties is, we have the cameras like action to do it at Uncensored Network. So I said, a lot of bands, soon they was shut down. High Quality called me. Right. Marvin from Subtle. I talked to Sean from Mature Clientele. A lot of people trying to do a lot of live streams with Uncensored Network. So we definitely gonna make it happen. We want y'all to be safe, and also we want the bands to get paid. There's nothing that we doing up here that's gonna be free. You know what I'm saying? You say you got fans. I know damn well I got them. So I mean, we just put it together, man. We got Pep on deck for the sound. He called me. He said he talked to Brian. He ready to go. We ready to rock and roll. So anybody want live streams, man, Uncensored Network is a spot. I don't know. At first, before we closed that joint down, it was 50. So I don't know how much it is now. It might went to 25 live people, and then the rest have to pay online and watch it. But, man, we definitely chopping it up and doing it. So, I mean, that's what it is.
Okay. I mean, I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. I'm with it. We got a lot of things going. We still trying to send y'all asses to beg. I ain't never had to beg so hard to send a motherfucker away. Like, I ain't never had to beg to pay to do something for somebody.
Nah, a lot of people, hey, listen, a lot of my fans has downloaded the app and they ask me what you do with that. So I'm going to get the information for y'all, like where y'all exactly pay, because even Rhonda had trouble paying. You know what I'm saying? Rhonda had trouble paying on the website, but she finally went on a regular joint to pay. So it's like it's a step you got to take, because they download the website, like where I pay. Because a lot of people trying to pay, because $5 ain't much for a lot of people. See, you have to go to where it say get access. You get access. And then you go
365 plus is what you guys are subscribing to.
And then you subscribe to Go 365 plus.
So
and then
to download the app
so
is
Keisha
free.
Glow, all y'all been trying to pay, that's where you got to go at, man.
So once again, to download the app is free. But you go down to the Go 365 place, the button, and then you press get access, and ta-da, y'all just keep going. Purchase a subscription and keep it pushing. And then we can finally send one of y'all asses to Vegas so I can get in your bag.
Nah, then there's a lot of, everything is not shut down. Waldorf is open. So my man Frank White got the Vibe Band, and he got, who he got? Kim and Scooby, and then they got on 11th. On 11th, they got Let It Flow and Still Familiar out there. So
Okay.
Waldorf is open for now. Who knows what whole you
Well,
gonna do.
Virginia, y'all was the badass kids, and y'all ain't want to listen. So now y'all asses got to be in the house, and you can't
Oh, they
have.
ain't nobody gonna be in the house now. You can kill that.
And
Niggas ain't gonna. Nah, you keep saying be in the house. I don't care cold out there nothing. I got to go out, give me some air, eat me some crab legs or something.
you got
I'm
a
gonna never
back.
be
You
in
got
the
a
house.
back porch, right?
I ain't gonna never be in the house. No,
You got a
I
back
don't
porch
need it,
though,
but no,
right?
I don't.
You don't got no balcony.
No, none of that.
Okay,
I'm
but you
going
got a
out
front of
there.
the house, right?
I'm going out there.
But you got a front of the house, right?
Yeah, but
And they
yeah.
got Uber, DoorDash, Postmates.
Fuck that. That shit don't be fresh as you get that shit when it's coming off the plate and you bring it to the table.
Lord, look
I'm
here.
telling you, it's nothing like getting a fresh cooked meal and bringing it to the table. They got,
Lord.
see, when you do DoorDash and all that shit, they got to pack your shit up, sit your shit on the table and wait for the driver to come back because he already got 14 other orders. So he got to come get your shit. The time you get your shit, you got to put that shit in the microwave. No.
You know what?
That was not fresh food.
I'm not.
Hey, look,
I'm not with Bam.
I just gave y'all the
So
blueprint.
you gonna complain? You would rather have fresh food than to be safe from Corona, Bam? Is that what you're saying?
You gonna be safe when you at the restaurant. They got it set up. You can wear your mask at the table, and then you at the table with people you know.
can't wear your mask
Over
and
time,
eat.
rest of the time it's just man, it's just gonna be me and Ron. Like it ain't really gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else. But if it's us, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is, man. So I mean, however y'all want to get it, man.
So Kendall Worker Training was in here on Saturday, right?
Yeah, and y'all was speaking
What's
some fall
up?
shit. I ain't
We
lying. I was
what?
watching fall shit, dog.
What we say?
And I can't believe how you try to turn on my man Tibbo. Busta Rhymes, you got your little joint.
No,
they
went in on that boy.
He could go ever, but Busta, you know for a fact, you don't want no parts of Tip. None.
Hey, look.
If my man get on this, see, Tip ain't really worrying about it because,
Lord.
see, one thing is different between Tip and Busta
Katrina,
Rhymes.
where
And listen,
are you?
Busta Rhymes need this shit. This all he got. He need to put
I
out
don't
the
know,
music.
because he got
You know
the
what I'm
number
saying?
one
He
album.
need to put out shit. Tip
He got
got
the number
businesses.
one album, damn.
Tip got laundry.
I don't know how much he
Number
needs
one album.
that
Who
when...
who else put out an album?
You know what? You
Who else
know
put out this number one album?
You
Who else put out an album?
Wow.
Gucci ain't put out one. Drake ain't put out one. Jeezy ain't put out one.
Wow.
You
so
had
you
a
trying
whole
to say?
month.
So you trying to say the only reason he got the double out because he wasn't running up against nobody?
Right at all.
Damn, though.
If the little baby would have put out an album,
Busta.
niggas would have bought that shit.
Damn, Busta.
Look,
Damn,
huh?
dog.
Might not be number one no more because Future and Uzi.
Oh,
It's
shit.
over.
Okay.
That's what I said. You had a month by yourself, and then the niggas that came back, you done.
But that's not what me
Dog,
and
be
Katrina
honest with
was
me.
talking
If
about.
T.I. Busta, hey, listen, if T.I. and Busta did a battle, do you honestly think?
All right, hold on, Bam. Hold on,
Hey,
Bam.
Busta,
Hold
he
on,
gonna
Bam.
put the leads in the new
Hold
school.
on, Bam.
Then he gonna put his shit with flip mode, and then you
Bam.
done.
Hold on. This is the part where we give out the number. 240-467-5970.
I didn't even want to talk about T.I. Busta because T.I. he don't even want to battle you, dog.
But that's not what we
why he
was
battling
talking
Lil Wayne.
about. We were talking about
guess what, though?
the fact that the jokes that they were saying about that
he
nigga
has
was
to
funny
joke about him
as shit,
because
yo.
that's just like motherfuckers on
Hey, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When a nigga get on live and tell your ass everywhere you go, you look like you going to church. Nigga, that shit is funny. That nigga
It's
said
not funny. You get what
everywhere
you
the
mean?
nigga T.I.
You know
look
what I
like
mean?
he
It's
going
funny,
to church. Everywhere he go.
But guess what? Y'all didn't look at the flip side of it. Okay, it's funny, but you watching a nigga moves everywhere he go. You paying attention.
You know
You watching on
what?
Instagram of where he's going.
That's different. You looking at it. That's different.
That's what I'm saying. Dog, T.I. can hit you with the paper trail, the urban legend, the trap music, and will end your career, Buster.
But weren't you just the same man that was arguing with me
I said,
when
T.I.
I said that T.I. and Buster was going to do a versus, and
I
you
said
said
it's no
Buster was going, you know what I'm
No, I
saying,
said
win
it's
that
no
joint?
need. I said the only thing wrong with T.I. said is him and Buster's in a whole different age bracket. That's not. They kind of like the same age. It's just T.I. keep himself up better than
Well,
Buster.
all I'm
Buster,
saying is
you fat
T.I.
out of shape,
said-
Buster. You're fat and out of shape. You look like shit.
All I'm saying is
You
that
go get
the
a song
nigga
with Rick- hey,
T.I.
listen.
said.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I don't give a hell what Buster say. This is what I'm gonna say, Buster. You had to talk about a man in the whole album, and when you listen to an album, who he got? Future,
Oh my God.
Lil Wayne, Rick Ross. You had to get somebody irrelevant to listen to you, and nothing is wrong with that.
So all of y'all that are on our live, I do read your comments while you guys are commenting.
Come on, man. Come
so
on, Buster.
yes,
Hey, Buster,
I
stop
do
that
want
shit,
to
Bu-
know
Buster eager for a
who
battle.
y'all
Go
got.
battle,
Hold on one second. I do want
Go
to
battle
know.
MC Shane or something. That
I
might
do
be
want to
well
know
for you.
who y'all got. Who are y'all taking? Are y'all taking T.I. or Buster? If this versus would have
It ain't gonna
happened,
happen.
who was winning?
It ain't
Who
gonna
was
happen.
winning?
He battling Lil Wayne. It's already set.
So T.I. gonna battle Lil Wayne?
And Lil Wayne now, when he go,
Wizzy is gonna win. Who y'all taking?
of course.
Okay,
But I'm
so
saying,
that's
but, hey,
the
listen,
question.
But
Hold
that's
on.
battle. That makes if people if Buster and T.I. was going to battle, do you honestly think you will set your alarm clock to watch that? That's the question.
I would just to see T.I. wipe the floor with him.
Okay, so the new question is this. Are we taking Weezy or are we taking T.I.?
Oh, we taking Weezy.
I'm
Weezy
taking
too long.
Weezy all
You
day.
gotta take. I take.
That's my man.
That's a no-brainer. That's just being
Go
honest.
DJ, because that's my DJ.
But I'm telling y'all,
I'm
hey,
just
look.
saying. What the fuck?
Eminem. I'm taking him.
Eminem.
I'm
Oh,
taking him.
fuck. I'm going
taking
with
him.
the white boy.
I'm taking him.
Fuck you talking about?
I'm taking
going
him.
with the white boy.
I'm taking
Fuck you
him.
talking about,
Em got-
nigga.
hey, look.
Eminem and what, nigga? I'm going with the white boy.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. You know
Oh,
that's
wow.
so crazy.
Kevin,
You know what?
Kevin said he taking T.I. over motherfucking Weezy. That nigga said he going with T.I. over Weezy.
He sniffing dope.
I don't know what day you living in,
I ain't
bruh.
taking-
But all right. One of the people on
But
our
one thing
chat.
I am gonna do, I am on record to say, anybody want to bet my Cash App is $640 BAM. Anybody who really think that Gucci
Kevin
gonna
One
be
Cowboy
Jeezy.
fan for life. You Band said what it do? You trying to get in on this bet though? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he said
Because we
Kevin,
going with
Kevin old
Weezy.
school trade nigga. I'm going with Weezy on that one.
We going
Cause
with
I don't
Weezy,
think T.I.
bruh.
catalog long enough.
We
for
going
Weezy.
with Weezy, bruh.
I don't think
Weezy
the
been
only
in the
thing
game
I'm not
since he was
saying that
16.
Weezy
I'm
better than
going with
T.I.
Weezy.
But I'm saying far is no, I'm not saying he better.
Hold on,
But
wait a
T.I. is
minute,
definitely gonna
Jesus.
run out of songs. He's definitely gonna run out of songs. He's definitely gonna run out of songs.
Yeah, that's the battle. Lil Wayne versus T.I.
No, but no, let's back it up a little bit.
What we backing it up to?
Let's back it up a little bit into
We need to find one of
this.
them Weezy
If
songs.
anybody, no, we not even gonna get the Weezy T.I. because that's ain't till December. We talking about Thursday.
Okay, so
If
you
all
said
of y'all,
so you
all-
said you
all
got
y'all-
the ice cream man.
No, I got the snowman.
Oh, you got the
nigga.
snowman. You don't want the ice cream man. Okay. So are we going with the ice cream man or the snowman? Who we going with?
I'm going with Jeezy, nigga.
We going Burr?
Listen, first of all, Gucci Man wouldn't name wouldn't have been out there if it wasn't for Jeezy.
We going with the
Who-
ice
who you
cream
going with,
man or the
Gucci?
snowman?
I'm going. Hey, Gucci ain't got enough
Gucci
for
or
a song.
Jeezy? Jeezy or Gucci?
Gucci ain't even got. Look, Gucci. Hey,
So
look,
we are a house
this nigga,
divided.
hey, listen, this nigga Jeezy features will murder Gucci. Gucci don't
'Cause
even.
I think I'm
Gucci just
Team
got
Jeezy.
beats. Gucci's not even a good rapper.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Gucci's not even a good. Listen, the only reason Gucci got on, because Jeezy got on his track.
No.
That's how he first. That was his first mainstream hit. He even admitted to that. He wasn't known till that Icy Joe came on the Jeezy. He jumped on that joint and murdered
I
him.
believe the only reason he got put on because he was a real street nigga, but you know, that's my opinion.
Why you think Jeezy
Ain't
got
the
put
streets
on there?
backed him. Because he was a real street nigga. I think they
Hey,
both.
one thing I like
in
about
that
Jeezy, if people
aspect,
got the nerve to
I
say-
think they both got on for that
Hey, listen.
aspect.
Right. Right, but niggas come out Jeezy commercial, nigga, where?
I mean, I don't know.
Where?
The phones done started. Look what the fuck
Like,
you
come
done
on, man.
started.
And look,
Look what the Mr. Controversy is in the motherfucking building.
I'm the realest
Period.
nigga in it. You
Nigga, I told
already
you when you
know.
speak, nigga,
Got
it called.
trapper
Nigga, I
four
told you,
times in
nigga.
it.
I told you when you speak,
No,
niggas
whatever.
be on it.
Well, this one come though.
Everybody want to argue with Bam. Fuck you mean?
That's dope. You live on the
caller,
Go platform.
what
What
it
up?
do? Oh, tell me when we on. Tell me when we on. Caller, what it do? Tell us your name and what's good. What it do? Tell us your name and what's good.
You man got a
Come
track
on now,
phone.
y'all can't be
Y'all
calling
give
us
a
with track
man.
phones
yeah,
and shit.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta be real.
I'm gonna
when
need
y'all
y'all
call.
can't be calling
Y'all
us
gotta
with
be
the
real when y'all
throwaways.
call
I'm
up
gonna
here,
need y'all
man.
to
Come
call
on,
us
man.
on the real line up.
Come on, y'all gotta be
So
real.
we can hear y'all.
If my
Come
man
on
Jeezy,
now.
hey Jeezy, just play the realest nigga live, and then we could, you know what I'm saying? No,
You
nah,
know
it ain't
what?
called that. It's called you
It
know
ain't
what
gonna
it
be
is.
one and done, bruh. I'm not gonna give it that. We not
oh,
gonna. He not just gonna let that nigga one and done him. Like
12,
come on,
I
bruh.
give you 12 a Jeezy.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Yeah.
You ready?
12 a Jeezy.
Caller, tell us what's good. Tell us your name and what's up. Caller, tell us your name and what's good. See, people don't want to talk to us for real. They just ring
They
the phone
want
for
to talk
nothing.
over, but
Caller. I can't hear that.
what?
You went somewhere. You got
Hey,
bad
look.
service.
Hey,
Your
look.
phone breaking up, boo.
Hey, look, pull over to the side of the road, then come back and holler at me.
Right,
We be back.
period. Love you,
Hey,
though.
look, I'm telling you, hey, look, man, when I say GD, hey, dog, I listen to this nigga, and like, dog, and y'all better hope Jeezy don't bring out the boys in the hood type shit.
Oh,
If
that's
boy,
my
he bring
shit.
the boys in the hood,
Oh.
when he say, hey, 5 a.m. sky's great. I got the baking soda. I'm mixing pancakes. Where I'm from, nigga, I'm the man. Pick it up,
Somebody
break it
got
down
something
like a
to
lap
say.
dance.
Because they is not playing.
What y'all niggas want to bet? What y'all niggas want to bet?
Yo, caller, what's good? Tell us your name and what's up.
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Kevin on Cowboy?
What
I
it
told
do,
you it was Kevin
Kevin?
calling.
So I'm saying, you want in on this bet or
Hello?
what? You going with the snowman or the ice? You know what I'm saying? Which
Or so
one?
icy.
So icy or you going with the snowman? What you doing? So icy or snowman? Oh, did the nigga hang
man.
up on me?
Hey, this your last time, Kev. I swear to God.
Kevin, we about to fire you for being a Cowboys fan.
Oh, nah, we ain't gonna definitely fight you from being that. Thanksgiving, nigga. The Browns ain't no better, motherfucker.
Ah. Hey, yo, what it do? What it do? What it do, Kevin?
Hey, what's going on?
So I'm saying, though, you going with the motherfucking So Icy or the motherfucking Snowman? I mean, the Snowman
We
or the
talking
So
about
Icy?
Gucci or Jeezy.
Gucci or Jeezy? Which one? Who you want? Who you want?
Well, man, I'm going with Jeezy.
Oh, all right. Smart man.
Now, hold up. Hey, look. Now, I said T.I. over Busta Rhymes, but when it comes to Lil Wayne, I got Lil Wayne over all of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
my
hell
boy.
yeah. I'm with it.
Busta
I'm
Rhymes,
with it.
that's why I keep saying Busta wants some attention, man. We ain't rocking like that,
Busta needed that album because he ain't had no competition. There wasn't nobody else spinning nothing but the young dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, so you want listening to that? You want listening to that new Busta though?
No.
Hey, I don't do my man like that. He got muscles. Stop fucking
Nah,
with
man,
him.
fuck what he got
Alright,
muscles,
though,
nigga.
but all that we don't want to hear that no more.
Dog, he went and got the best rappers in the game to be on that
Hell
album
yeah,
to make
hell
that
yeah.
motherfuckers listen.
Hell yeah. I definitely agree. Thank you for tuning in, bearing with us through the motherfucking mishaps, and motherfucking calling in and giving us your voice, boo. We appreciate you, definitely.
Hey, it's all good, man. Y'all take it easy, man. I'll let you later, homie.
All right, my
Hey,
man.
stay tuned in with us, boo.
Hey, listen, dog. I'm like, niggas. See, this is why I got, and maybe I'm biased because Jeezy my favorite rapper. You know why Jeezy my favorite rapper? Because
Somebody
I
said
go,
Gucci gonna win.
That's probably a young motherfucker on coke.
Why did that guy be on coke now?
And y'all think, hey, like, dog, you gotta listen to this nigga.
We said a nigga straight to the drugs.
If he, huh.
It wasn't even he was drunk. That nigga on coke. If
If
you
he hit that
believe.
joint,
Oh, look,
I
you
used
done
to
made
hit
that
the
nigga-
kitchen
you done made
light,
that young nigga call
mopping
in.
floors everywhere. Now I hit the kitchen light, it's marble floors everywhere. Call the
Hey, I
Commodore,
got
the
two for
Cooper,
Gucci
the roof's
though.
gone.
I got 2 for Gucci over
They
Jeezy.
young people, they don't even like Jeezy. If you don't think Jeezy over Gucci,
Hey, hold
you
on.
don't
We got a
like
caller.
him.
Let's let the people speak. What it do, caller?
This
Tell
is
us your
Jeezy TV. Man, you're
you
speaking
wrong.
motherfucker.
What up,
This is
caller?
Jeezy
Tell us
TV.
your name
Hey,
and
Jeezy,
what's
I
good.
got you, my nigga.
What's up? My name is Will.
Turn me up. I can't hear my man. What's up, Will?
How y'all be?
I'm good. How you doing? Who you taking, boo? Gucci or Jeezy?
Oh my God. Say it a little loud. I couldn't hear you.
Are you taking Gucci or are you taking Jeezy?
Oh shit, I've already put on there. It's gotta be Jeezy. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Everything
That's all
Bam
I'm
said
saying.
was
Real nigga
legit.
street talk,
It's
man.
gotta be Jeezy.
That's all I say. Real nigga street.
Hey,
Real
we
niggas,
got
man.
some niggas saying Gucci gonna do the damn thing.
They on coke. Cocaine's a terrible
You hear
drug.
me?
Yeah, you ain't on the live? They on the live
hardly
saying
hear you,
Gucci
though.
gonna do
Can
the
you hear
damn
me?
thing.
Hey, look. Cocaine is a terrible drug, y'all. That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
Bam.
What up, man?
All right, he gone, man. Hey, look, man.
Hey, man. Feel free to call in and put your vote in, y'all.
Hey,
We
look,
got
he
some-
might. Hey, listen. Hey,
Hey,
look.
yo.
Hey, this nigga so much light work. He might put a joint on R. Kelly and beat him with that go get a joint. He might put a go
Hey,
get a
yo,
joint
I'm
on there.
done.
man.
I'm
He
done.
might put a go get a joint on there.
Yo, I'm done. I can't.
But he hit that motherfucker. If he did that Apple pound by the fifth, yeah, a trapper
Boy,
died, nigga.
it's done.
Hey, look,
Over.
I'm
Finished.
trying to tell you, man. My
Throw
man
in the
got
towel.
hits, man. Y'all niggas say, call up here. Nigga, I'm taking all Jeezy haters today. 240, tell them the number. God damn, I'm so high, man.
240-467-5970. Holla at us, because we team Jeezy up this month.
Yeah, hey,
So
look.
all y'all Gucci fans,
Dog.
come in and put your vote in. And with that being said, in that order, we gonna go ahead and take a break, and we be right the fuck back.
Yeah. From Anacostia to the English Channel.
And I'm not new, stay on the radar, I got 2, I will not lose. We different, nigga, I'm not you.
Nah.
Hot chew, I bless tracks, no tissue. So cool, cover your mouth, you'll catch cold. Doing this forever, wherever we touch gold. Been doing this forever, wherever we touch gold, nigga. Hold up, this only take a sec. Sometimes you gotta make these niggas recollect. I've been doing this forever, ask my nigga Step. Word to my Lawrence, this a run to left. Got so many hits, I'm feeling like I'm Jimmy Jam. I'm on a different wave, you wouldn't understand. I be out in London, you might catch me in Japan. Konnichiwa, bitch, I ain't speaking Spanish. Everything go, bitch, I'm trying to dad James. It's a cold world, but I'm dropping mad flames. They tell me take it easy, I should slow it down. I say don't wait till niggas die, give me my flowers now, bitch. See them dudes I'm with, ain't friendly. And the juice I spit, make them envy. Yeah, and I'm not new, stay on the radar, I got 2, I will not lose. We different, nigga, I'm not you.
Nah.
Hot chew, I bless tracks, no tissue. So cool, cover your mouth, you'll catch cold. Doing this forever, wherever we touch gold. Been doing this forever, wherever we touch gold.
Go. Tell me where the love went. Fuck the government. Russian sickle, figure 4 locks, submit. Matter of fact, switch subjects. Democrats, Republicans, wanksters, shit, they all rubbish. My flavor profiles are fatter than Bronson. Give me some action, I'm the bomb, son. Eating raw fishes in Paris, France. Backstage, behind curtains, French missus taking a glance like, huh. Bonjour.
Fuck up. We gonna take this little intermission.
Bonsoir.
and listen what the fuck I got to say.
You know, I'm a little rusty on my French, but you know, voulez-vous? You know, what's that y'all like to do?
You know what I'm saying?
Walking around the water sipping cocoa. She made me come twice for good measure and good promo. Lady sang the blues till she met me. Gone from happy hour at park, now twerking on a jet ski. Painting walls, doing shots of Irish light Pesci. I got a couple broads, I call them all my besties. Hint hint, wink wink, who's that? No one. Kiss kiss, drink drink, I chopped a few. Shogun.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? This your boy Big G and One Brother, the Backyard Band, and you're watching Uncensored Network. Go 365. You know what that means, right? 365, 365 days of the year. 365, baby, on the Uncensored Network. Holla at your boy.
Sexy chocolate! Sexy motherfucking chocolate! Got your heels up? What the fuck? Let's say this. I've been getting up my name in the fucking man. Hey, it's free all night, Monday. At the Aqua, y'all. Free all night. Monday is free all night. Ladies, the Aqua Monday, goddamn book. I was going. Ladies, free all night. Huh? Let them go out? Fellas, you must pray. No. Give them something to go home too. I say hello, everybody. I say hello. Fucking we're back. I say hello, everybody. I say hello. Fucking we're back. The black hole. But if you with me, hey, what is you with me? What is you with me? Black hole. That's where I go. That's where you with me. I got you, man. We gotta go. Now stop, motherfucker. We getting high, motherfucker. Now stop, motherfucker. We getting high, motherfucker. When I'm five, motherfucker. Getting high, motherfucker. We gotta go, D.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? This your boy Big G and one brother, the Backyard Band, and you're watching Uncensored Network, GoGo 365. You know what that means, right? 365, 365 days of the year. 365, baby, on the Uncensored Network.
We are back. Of course, we had to take a break because you know that goddamn Bam boy. He used to get talking about Jeezy. He get hot. As y'all can see, he ain't got no
I
damn
went
jacket
from
on. He had to
old
take-
school Chevys to drop top Porsches. You could walk a mile in my Air Forces.
Ah,
And
he had
you
to
ain't
take that
seen
jacket
what I
off.
seen. I could get 100,000. He's Sean John G. Come on, man. Like,
Look,
come on,
look.
y'all want, man. Like, how y'all want it, man?
Y'all done started some shit with the Bam.
And I get paid that day, so you know when we part with boss, like, yeah. And don't, and listen.
Oh, my Lord.
And respectfully, I heard you can't use the mixtape. So if my man Bree can't bang the
Yes,
Snowman
industry
out.
versus industry.
And look, if my man can't bang the Snowman out when I'm back, Mr. Magic City. Come on, man. Hey, look, come on, man. We could do this all day,
Okay,
man.
so we gotta move on. Let's move on.
We can't move on,
Yes,
man.
we
Y'all
can.
niggas play with my
Let's
man like
move
that.
on.
They been
Let's
playing with
move
my man
on.
all week, man. They been playing with my man. But I ain't gonna lie to Jeezy and T.I. John, that probably would have been unfair to T.I., man. That probably would have been unfair. So you gotta make it real. But listen.
Wait. So
No.
let's end this
let's
part
end
with the
this.
understanding.
But it's got to be real, though. It got to, like, when I did my
Okay.
battle, I ain't show up for my first battle. Motherfuckers was calling me out, Bam, you won, but you ain't really
Oh,
show
Bam,
up.
did you hide from the rack?
Who?
You said you didn't
No,
show
I
up to
didn't
your first
hide.
battle.
I didn't show up for the battle. I don't feel like I have to show up for a battle. I know I'm going to win. It just don't make sense to me.
I died,
20
y'all.
Bello, if you're listening,
I just-
467 5970 240. It's open.
Hey, Tony Bello, 240-467-5970.
You listening?
You are
You
more
know,
than
you
welcome
know.
to join this
Yeah,
conversation,
but the
homie.
second battle, I showed up.
Somebody had that, though.
He picked me up. So I'm saying it doesn't matter, man. Hold on, it might be. Oh, that's my man Ryan. Okay. That go Gucci right there. That's Gucci right there. I know
And
I
that
gotta
is
say
the
it.
perfect place to start
Gucci in the
this
middle.
introduction. We go ahead a quick little 2-minute
Break. We gonna
segment,
get my man
and
up
we
here. You
gonna
know
be
what I'm saying?
right
We gonna talk on some
back.
real shit. Hey,
We
look.
gonna go ahead and
Hey,
give us
Jeezy
a
for the
2-minute
win, by the
break,
way,
and we be
motherfucker.
right back.
He know what I'm with. He know what I'm with.
ESPN to go.
Hey man, we Black on the Go platform. Man,
Yeah.
hey, look, the dudes just stepped in the building, so you already know.
Yeah.
Like, my man don't even do podcasts like that, but he made himself today. He really don't.
Welcome, welcome.
He
We
really don't. This
appreciate
nigga's like
Hey.
the, hey dog,
We
this nigga's like the
appreciate you.
funniest motherfucker. And also, man, oh man, it's true. But this nigga like a funny motherfucker. Like, hey, look, I be stealing this nigga posters and I repost them. Y'all don't say half of the shit to him that y'all say to me. Y'all be on my ass, man. I don't be like.
So now all y'all that be yelling at Bam owe him an apology
Oh, they
because
ain't
he
gonna
don't
come
even be saying
around.
that
Oh, nah,
shit.
they don't want.
No,
Hey, look.
see?
Hey, look.
Yo, they
Hey,
get
John,
Bam.
they
Hey,
come
I need you
around.
to speak up to the mic. They be giving my man hell.
Yeah, when Bam
They definitely
posted,
do.
It's like, man, what's going on? Why y'all
Man,
so mad?
It's like
Hey,
Donald
man.
Trump.
Hey, young.
When he
Bam
said-
post that
Hey,
shit.
look.
It be like 90 motherfuckers that be
2020
like, fuck you, I hope you
Troll
die.
Award
like,
goes
God
to Bam.
damn.
I don't even be trying to. I don't even.
2020
I didn't
Troll
even know
Award
it was a
go. Yeah,
See,
it
I
goes
troll,
to you,
troll.
bro.
Hey, listen, I
20,
troll so much.
2020
that I don't
award
Troll
people
Award.
of the year,
Brian hit me.
most
Brian hit
influential
me, say, hey, listen.
man
But
of
one
the
thing, hey,
year
listen.
of the DMV
Hey, listen.
goes to motherfucking
We
Bam.
go call it the
But
Troll
2020
Award.
most
I'll be
influential
honest
man
about
of the
me,
year
though.
goes to
Yes, I'm
Bam.
honest. I didn't
Because
even
he
know.
can change a motherfucking
See, they
attitude
told
now.
me this. They told me this. To be official troll, you got to make a fake page. I didn't even know that. I thought you could just go ham with the
Nah, bro.
Hey, yeah.
Nah,
Bam is
bro.
one of the most influential men of the
Hey, look,
DMV.
hey, listen,
Fuck you,
I-
mean?
I don't
Bam
know.
can
I
take
don't
your
know.
good day to a fucked up day in a post. Fuck you, mean? Fuck a man.
Nah, he gonna make your blood pressure go up in a post. One post, you gonna be like,
Hey,
"Oh,
listen, I
what?
be saying
Whoa,
shit, dog,
slow."
I be saying shit, dog. It don't be like the whole vibe thing, right?
Yeah.
So I said this right, like dog, like Blue Eye came on my live and said I asked Dirk to stop playing junkyard music, and then they get it mad at me because he was on my live, but he said out his mouth.
See, I don't know. My whole thing is hey, we can jump smooth in. You said, yeah, jump smooth. All right, jump smooth in. All right, here you go. Here you go. Bam. Like you have your following, you have your everything, right? And this my whole thing. Like you host, right? So with you being a host, bruh, it's kind of like you put lines between you and bands. So
I
whole
learned
time
that
with
too. Yeah,
with your opinion, man, you talk about this person.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? With your opinion. Sometimes you gotta defer that for the business. You get what I'm saying? Right. It's not the fact that you not being you. Right. It's just
but
that
he's
what he
also
does
a radio show host, and he is supposed to say
look,
what the fuck
whole time he's a
he
rapper.
feels.
He's an entrepreneur. He's a host. You know what I'm saying? He does a lot of things. So with,
So
with
he gotta
those
wear
things,
all his
you
hats
gotta,
when it's time
but
to wear
whole
his
time
hat.
when you throw that hat on, certain things come with the hat.
can't.
You know what I'm saying? Now we know for sure, bro, that you love go-go music. It's not even a doubt because you have too much passion with it, bro.
Right.
But it's just the lines. You know what I'm saying? Like go-go is go-go. You know what I'm
So
saying?
tell me the line. Tell me how we know when we have crossed that line.
Okay, in business.
Right.
All right, put it like this. I didn't get no calls about coming to the show, right?
Right.
Which I was surprised. I thought I was gonna get, man, Drew, I speak for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But also with me speaking for myself, I'm in a lot of different entities. I play for a
Right.
lot of different bands.
Right.
So sometimes my opinion that may be personal
Right.
is shared personally because one, I do business with these people. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to, when it comes down to the money, that's my kids.
Don't
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
up the
That's
church's
the
money.
house, that's the rent, that's the everything else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not messing with that.
Right.
But those that know me personally, we can wrap it up.
Pick
You
up
know
the
what I'm saying?
phone?
Oh man, we gonna wrap it up. Hey, look, Slim, you suck. Right now, I don't like how it sounds. Dang, Drew. Nah, I'm just being honest. You get what I'm saying? But
You
that's
my man. I wanna
personally.
see you do
know what I
good.
mean? That's personally. But when we do shows as a host, that's my only thing that Bam puts himself in a position of. Speaking of the last Northeast Groover show. When Bam hosted the show, all right? We know what position Bam sits in. You know, he speaks on it daily, anytime he gets a chance. Right. But they was like, man, why is Bam at the Northeast Groovers and subtle shit? I mean, a familiar show. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they like, whoa, what's going on? But not to say that he didn't do a good job. He did his job. But it just seemed out of place. It shouldn't be that way.
Because they know that
You
he
get what
got a favorite.
Yes,
Okay.
and with him being
Okay.
a host, you know what I'm saying, you're sitting amongst
can't have
all the
favorites.
people that are looking at you and your post, your opinion, your videos, and when they're sitting as a mass of people being like, wait a minute, hold on,
But this is my thing, like, I have a favorite band, but I like all the bands for different reasons.
Right, but this is my thing. This guy is very strongly opinionated, right? So we understand that you have your favorite. Now, and he's not even faulted for having, because what did I tell you? What's me and your favorite band?
Right.
back y'all. We gonna
Right,
both say it. We
exactly.
grew up on that, but whole time I joined the entity that I also spent years with. So I'm never gonna say, oh, I'm just. You know what I'm saying? But he can definitely say that because that's how he grew up and that's where he stayed.
Right.
That's fine.
Right.
But to love go-go is to love all.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying? That opens up all the venues for you, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where we at.
But we love all y'all in go-go. Like, we love everybody in
I know we do.
Even Bam. Bam is like, y'all got to understand something. Bam like the old-ass uncle. And everybody got that old-ass uncle,
Look at
right?
that. He done
that
shaved
when
the grays
shit ain't
away.
Right,
He done shaved the
right,
grays
he got
away.
rid of grays. I ain't know why. Look, but y'all got to understand something. Bam is like the old-ass uncle in go-go, right? He ain't the one that he done been to the military and then came back. He don't know that sugar coat. He just be like, girl, that shit ugly. Take that shit off. I don't know where the fuck you going. He's that uncle.
Right.
And y'all have to understand that everything he says is definitely in love. It might not be with no sugar
It goes
on
to the
it.
old proverb
But-
of to whom much is given,
Right, right.
much is required. And the people have shown you not only, and see, my whole thing is, who was that? Kenny Burns. You remember Kenny Burns? Yeah. Kenny Burns was around here when Wale was doing this thing. His big thing was hate is the new love. Right, because a lot of people would pay more attention to you when you do something against what they may think or what they think is, you gotta braze them a little bit, and then the whole time they give you a little bit of attention. That attention is really called love. You know what I'm saying? Like real life. And so
I tell people all the time, you hate me so much because you a fan.
boom, whole time me saying my opinion that may not be yours is going to get the attention of you, and it's going to make you talk about it. Say something later when it's not even going on.
The go-go game different. Tell them.
Rap is the same way though, bro.
So Ryan, we got you here,
no,
right?
No.
Yeah.
And I've been
The
dying
DMV
for
scene
you.
is.
Ryan, I've been dying for you to be here, right? Because you are the ESPN of go-go.
There you
That
go.
means you can give me all the highlights, the bullshit, the in between the foul ass plays,
There we
right?
go.
See, I'm
So break it down.
I'm gonna say like with Bam, right?
Yeah.
Like, I can be on there talking my shit, being funny, right, and people laughing. And Bam would copy the post and put the same post up in front of 30,000 strangers.
Right.
And then
Fuck Bam, he ain't
Now they
shit.
jump him, right?
Yeah.
They jump him.
Not they jump him,
They
though.
just jump him in the
No,
post.
real life,
He
real
get
life.
beat up. He get
Real life.
punched in the face. He get beat up. And then
Sometimes I may throw a kick in there
Then
too.
he'll
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh,
He know.
remind me to spank your hand later for messing with
That's
my
how you keep
baby.
it going.
Yeah, he
Remind
know.
me to spank your
I'm always
hand
100.
later.
I'm always 100. We cool though.
So once he get jumped, right, then he'll tag me in the comments and say, well, I stole this post from Ryan. Hey, hold on.
You should have said that first.
Yeah, man, you be throwing him under the bus.
Like you stole him from me, so obviously you must agree. But,
Right.
hey, I'm not trying to get in this fight with you. I
Yeah,
was over here
yeah,
on my page.
yeah.
Mind my business.
He in front of 30,000 people trying to fight. And I'm like, stop what you're
It's real, man. It's real.
So, with that being said, what's your advice? Because you know what I'm saying? You like, he's stealing the post from me and they beating him up
I don't know
for
what
it.
advice he got, because this nigga's no filter. Some of the shit he say, man.
Yeah, but see, it's
Hey, look, my own mother done laughed at me when he was talking about me. My own mother. I said, look what Ryan post. And she done laughed at me. She said,
What did you say about my
that nigga
gram?
made me a meme with me and Trump like I was his vice president and everything.
Hey, Slim. Hey, Slim.
It's a difference with him
Yeah.
though because he's on he's on this other side. He's on the entertainment side. Like
Right.
Drew said,
Right.
like that's where your money come from.
Right.
So it's certain things I can say because I don't give a shit. I
Right.
don't give a fuck
Right.
what y'all think.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I say you suck,
It does not come back
Right,
around
right.
the way
it
that
does
it
not
would
come
you.
back on me. But when
yeah.
he says it, they be like, bam, bam. Bam, like
Right.
the Donald Trump, get him
Right.
out of office. They're like, get him out of here.
Yo,
Don't-
but that's
don't
what I
let this-
told Bam. I said, Bam, you are the Donald Trump of fucking go-go.
Sheesh.
Nobody
They gave me
likes
that
you,
name.
but they
Sheesh.
love to fucking watch you.
Sheesh. Nah, people like Bam. Let's get this
I got
straight.
that.
Let's get this
He
straight.
got a lot of love,
You know what I'm saying?
but
Like
he got
whole
a lot
time.
of haters
No.
too.
Now one time.
But if anybody hate on me, they really don't know.
Hey,
me.
look, whole
Like,
time,
if
it
he
took-
talk
it
shit
took some
about me,
real-
I
it
know
took
he
some real
playing.
shit.
If they tell like niggas that I know that I touched before, or we
Yeah,
done drunk together,
yeah.
or we done chilled together, like.
When
like-
did
Boy,
that
let
come?
me
When did
say
that come, Bam? When we
something.
went to
Hold on, wait.
where did
Hold
we
on.
go? Was it North Carolina? It wasn't North Carolina. Was it Miami?
Miami.
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 Whole time we took a trip to Miami. He was a part of the show. You know what I'm saying? Me and Bam got a
And
chance
he-
to
listen, if
actually
he can hang with
rap.
Squeeze,
This nigga got the toughest skin in America.
I can't hang with
Hold
Squeeze.
on, Drew. Let me
Hey,
say
look, I was at
something.
the North East show.
Pay,
Squeeze
pay.
had actually 6 balls of a show. I
Pay,
said,
pay.
there's no way I can hang with you, dog.
Hold on,
man.
let me say something on behalf of Bam, yo. As someone who truly knows Bam and can call him my bro.
Yeah.
If you have ever really drank with Bam,
Oh,
then
you know.
you fucking know Bam.
You know. You know, but that took for that because other than that, we was just in passing. You know what I'm saying? But it took for us to have a drink. We actually had a personal talk because we done had back and forth inboxes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once we got here, it was like, all right, bro, this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, this is how I am. Respect. As men, sometimes you gotta speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? And that might not be for everybody.
Now, if you could beat with a nigga on the internet, that shit easy typing back and forth.
Right.
But once a nigga can call you and have a conversation, that's real nigga shit. Because a lot of people that beat with me when I call them now, you quick on the phone.
So with that being said, as men of many races sitting up here, what do you think with all these killings and all these dudes resorting to taking another life, what do you think it boils down to? Why have so many men lost the sight of, I'm going to talk to you and say what I got to say, and I'm going to respect how you feel, and I'm going to expect you.
Value
Why
of self.
have we lost that?
Value of self.
Break it down.
I think we see ourselves as what we may possess, what we may have, and when someone threatens that, they feel that they have to protect it, whether by not per se not protecting your own personal value, your own personally, like to be a real man and stand up for yourself is one thing, but to resort to taking a life because you feel a certain type of way, that's something serious. You
and
know
that's
what I mean?
I'm saying. How
and
do we get
that will tarnish your character more than you feeling some type of way, all right, or being embarrassed by anything. You get what I'm saying? Because you got to be taken away from your family. You got to be taken away from your family. You got to do time. You know what I'm saying? For feeling a certain type of way and standing up for yourself by killing another person that did not agree. Right. That affects you way more. That's why I say value of self, because if you think that way, you probably wouldn't be so quick to pull the trigger. Now, if your life is in danger, you know what I'm saying? You're protecting yourself. I cannot speak on that.
That's different.
But when a person is able to speak and make you feel so strongly to the point where you have to take a life, that's where you don't have your own personal value.
Okay.
Because it shouldn't really matter what we all say this all the time. It don't matter what anybody say.
About taking a life is when people so close to you, like I'm on the internet and I see Ryan bragging about his dad, how good his dad was, how good was chasing his daughter, and then all of a sudden he loses his dad. You wake up like, damn. And you don't even know his dad personally, but you know the love that he had for his dad.
Right.
You, when your baby mother passed, she was one of my fan supporters. Like, damn, she died. Never thought she was going to die. So that make you like closer to people because you know their story.
But do we really... I feel like in those moments, do we really take into account who we're taking those people away from? Do we even, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think emotion, and we can go into this about what we was gonna say about the elections and all this stuff. I think emotion creates blindness.
Okay.
All right. You're not thinking about anything else except for your anger. So nothing is being considered. Nothing is being thought about. You're not thinking about that other person, who they are, who they're with, who they're about, their family, anything of that sort. All you're thinking about is getting your retribution.
Right. So let me ask you a question. So let's jump into this. Have you guys seen the video of the guy that was going around downtown and he was pushing the women? And so we've already seen this video. Okay. So how do you think that the conversation that we're having, how it's playing out on Black Lives Matter down there at the White House with Trump standing in front of us and saying, I'm not leaving. Y'all got to put me out, with the protesters being down there being really violent and assaulting women?
I made a post about this, and I said it very simply. I believe Biden and Trump was at the same KKK leader's funeral. I believe that they both were there. Now, this is my thing. There are racist Democrats and there are racist Republicans.
Period.
There's no line between that. So when I hear people talking about, oh yeah, that's the Trump people down there downtown. Them people voted for Biden too. Just don't think that they're all just Trump supporters. The thing that they're worried about is black advancement. That's the only thing that they're worried about. They're not caring about the president or
he got that black girl.
We know that racism is about power of one race. They want one race to be more powerful than the other. That's the only thing that they're concerned about. It's not really about who's in office.
So you feel like this anger downtown is about them losing the upper hand?
No, they have not. Who's lost the upper hand?
You know, they feel like they
No,
lost.
no, for real.
I mean, they're down there acting out. I'm saying, do you feel like they've lost the upper hand and that's why they acting out down there?
I don't see no difference in what was going on. The first set of riots looked the same way that the stuff that's going on downtown right now. Now, what they were perceiving it to be. See, I'll put it like this: it's so many white people.
Don't sugarcoat it.
I have to put it like this. There is so many white people downtown right now that they can't put the cameras down there to show any black people doing something.
Right.
Right. But when we was all mixed together, right?
There was camera
crews down there, but the camera crews wasn't showing what they were doing. When I say they, we know who I'm talking about.
Right.
They were showing us.
Right.
And they were showing us running out of, but there was
Be
white
not
and
feet
black
in the
people
middle
running
of
out
fire
of Mount
and
Montclair. They was running out of Gucci. They was all running out the same place. But you saw all the black people though. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, there's so much going on down there where they can't really show the narrative that they want to.
Right.
It's no different. I think that the reason why they're down there is because we were down there.
Okay.
You know, we were down there in numbers.
Right.
And so they like, they did it, and they was down there for about 7-8 days. We gonna do the same thing.
No, black people, y'all got some shit.
It's not.
Come on, Ryan, speak up.
Don't act like y'all ain't get your
like this. What you're saying, that's facts. What he's saying is exactly what he's saying.
The racism that we
right. It's the same thing.
Yeah, so what are your views? Okay, so I personally feel like we didn't necessarily pick a better candidate or a worse candidate. We just kind of chose between the two of the lesser evils. That's kind of what I feel. I feel like we just kind of made a choice between
that whole
the two
statement
of the
gets to
lesser
me.
evils.
That sounds like an oxymoron. I choose the
but
less of evil.
you
So
know my man,
both of them gonna do me bad, but I'm gonna choose the one that's not going.
It sucks, but
One got needles on the end of his whip, and the other one don't.
Give it to me quick and get it the fuck over. Like,
the other one just smacked me a couple times, and then it's all right.
I ain't my man Cocky here with DCLR.
To me, that boggles me.
He bust her ass last week.
That boggles
For 2
me.
weeks, my man Cocky said, listen, when Trump was in office, he not saying nothing, but he said more black-owned or private-owned business has rising up. And they were like this. Everybody saying they hate Trump, but you catch it $1,200.
But this is my wait. This is my rebuttal to this.
I don't think they hate Trump. This is my whole thing. The weather, the media puts his name
in the middle
along with everything negative. And when we are looking at the news, we are ingesting that, we may not per se believe it at first, but hearing it every day, all of a sudden it's just like, all right, boom,
I'm sick of
Trump,
shit.
Trump negative. Like if you hear him say anything, it's like,
okay,
I'm gonna.
Right. So this is my thing.
You're not gonna like him. You're not gonna like him at all.
So this is my thing. I love me some CNN because they give you the raw cut. They gonna give it to you however they feel like they need to give it to you. They are. Fuck it.
I will say that the internet is the most real.
And
The internet is the most real media outlet that you will
They have a
get.
narrative to follow. That's what they get paid to do, to follow the narrative.
Right.
But this is my thing. When I made my choices, I didn't make my choice based off of, I hate Trump so much, or, he hasn't done anything for me. Because let me tell you, the one thing I feel like he has done for black people, he showed us that, nigga, y'all on y'all own. Y'all better stand the fuck up and figure it the fuck out.
Right.
And figure out where the fuck your niche is, because you motherfuckers are on your own. He did teach us that. So, yes, there were a lot of black businesses that bloomed under him. But it wasn't because he helped us bloom it. It was because we realized, nigga, you ain't here to help us. So we gonna go ahead and fucking help ourselves like we been doing.
I believe that's the biggest key to black economy. I think that's the biggest key to the black family.
But this is
I believe
the
it's all the same to the black community.
Right.
We have to understand that we have to do it ourselves.
Right.
One. Let's not take nothing off. It's not easy
at all
to do what they did as a government.
Right.
So my whole thing is not going to be easy for us to establish our own selves.
Right.
It's not. We're looking for easy.
Right.
We're looking for not
see,
going through nothing.
Where the Obama
blood was
era
shed.
fell because
Blood
he
was shed
came
on
in.
both ends.
This is my
Families
thing.
were affected on both ends.
Right.
So there was a lot of things that had to go on.
Right.
It's not no easy thing. We're thinking that we're just going to get some subsidy, or what they call it, with the 40 acres and a mule.
Right.
We're going to get all this stuff, and that we're going to be okay.
But
no.
this is my thing, and I got 2 points to that. Where we fell with the Obama thing was we thought he was going to come in and be the black savior. Everybody was looking for him
Thank
to come
you.
in and be the black
Thank
savior
you.
because he looked like us and he walked like
Thank
us.
you.
He
You
was
too.
going to make
You
everything
thought he was
better
gonna be
for
savior
us.
too. You thought he was
Fuck
gonna be
out of
savior
here.
too.
No, I
You
never
thought-
did.
yes, you
Oh, wait a minute,
Never
hold on.
did.
Hold on. I was
Let me
with it.
tell
I
you-
was with it.
Hold on. No,
I
no,
was
no.
with it.
Let me tell you why
Emotionally,
I
I
wasn't
was with it.
Let me tell you why I wasn't with it. Because I come from a family of a different diverse. So when my family, when that black man got in the office, my family said, okay, he's still a nigga. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, guess what? Guess what?
So,
all our real
but
black
I
leaders were
also-
killed.
Hold on,
Just-
wait a minute.
just
Let
to
me
be
finish.
honest.
But the honesty is this
Truth.
also. I still understand the way government goes. So no, I didn't expect him to come in and be a savior because I understand that before
But
he
you-
can
you
actually
black-
do anything,
black people never
there
held him
has to have
accountable.
someone to
But
say,
black
yeah, you
people
can do
never
that.
held him accountable
Okay.
for the
We
fucked
won't.
up
But
shit he
here-
We won't.
But
We
this
won't.
is where
We
I
won't.
am now.
Thank you.
We won't.
But
That's
this
all I'm
is
saying.
we
We
not
won't.
going to. But this is where I am
Right.
now. As black people in this Trump era, we got to see where the fuck we really stand in America. If this era alone has not made you feel like
Trump
you need to
actually
get
did a
off
better
your
job
ass,
than Obama. I'm gonna just put that on.
if this era has not made you feel like you need to get off of your ass and find your niche, if it has not made you feel like you need to have more education than what you already have, if it has not made you feel like you need to stand the fuck up and find yourself in a better position than you were before, you sitting on your ass and saying, I voted for Biden and Kamala Harris, and expecting them to come in and save you because they worked with Obama,
Right.
we're only going backwards.
Excuse me, but Mimi, didn't you say because Corral was in office that we stand a better chance of making America better?
But I also
Who?
said,
Who?
I
Who?
no.
Kamala?
No,
Kamala?
no,
That's
no.
what you said.
Whoa.
I said, no. I said,
I don't even want to speak
I
on
am
that. lady.
choosing the lesser of the two
I
evils.
don't want to beef with the black women.
What I said
I don't want to
was,
beef with the black women.
if
That's
the
what I
white
don't
man
want.
just so happens to
I said the
die,
girl station from.
I
if
still-
the white man just so
I
happens
still
to
wanna-
die,
I still wanna be able to go
we
home
in
and make
good
love
hands,
to
'cause
the-
I
to my
feel
black
like,
women,
let's
so-
be 100.
No.
This
She's
is
like
my
the history
personal
of
the black
opinion.
people ever-
This is my personal
Do you
opinion.
know the history
I
on
feel
her?
like a woman being in office.
Do you know the history
period,
on
we
her?
gonna be better.
You know how
That's
much she
just
was
my period.
against black people in California?
That's just how I feel. And
Hey.
I have every right to feel
And
that
I
way.
will say this:
I have
the
every
black people
right
in
to feel
Baltimore
that
love her,
way.
right? I understand that the black people in
black niggas in LA
Baltimore,
hate her.
she brought a lot of opportunity to the people in Baltimore.
Right.
I will not,
And
I
feel
will not
like
disagree
a
with that.
black woman being
But-
in office, period.
But
we
wait a
gonna
minute,
be
wait a
alright.
minute, hold on. Because I hear Biden talk about weed all the time. Don't you hear him talk about weed all the
do
time?
too.
Don't he talk about weed all the
I
time?
do. He
He's
like
like, man,
that
we're gonna
shit.
get,
He
we're gonna
smoked
get
that
this,
shit.
we're gonna
He
get
smoked
it.
that shit.
But whole time, your running mate has put so many black
Blocks
men
on- yep,
in jail for wait a minute, for
But I
extent,
feel
for
like
extensive.
that's how
Wait a
they
minute,
do.
whoa,
But I
here
feel
we
like
go.
that's what
I
makes
gotta
them
say, I gotta
yin
say
and
this.
yang.
I gotta say this.
Like that yin
It's
and yang.
extensive. It's extensive.
ain't
Wait a minute, hold on.
sad.
We know what's going on in
No,
California.
they got that
So
yin and yang
those
thing.
of Hispanic, Mexican descent, they don't
Right.
have those. They got some bread, right?
Right.
We don't have to go through that. The people that were getting the licenses for weed and getting
Right.
getting the what am I talking about? Land
The-
and stuff
the land and to grow- the
cultivate.
growers' land.
Right.
Right.
They didn't have none of this problem.
Right.
But there was cats that have a half an ounce
Right.
in the car, 2 ounces in the car.
Right.
They're doing 2 to 3 years, right?
Right.
Okay. Under maybe not what she may have done. What she did, she put thousands.
Yeah.
Okay.
She even
Thousands.
hid some
That's
information.
that's a crazy number.
She even hid some information.
Thousands.
She withheld some information. She withheld
Thousands,
some
but
information.
under her laws, tens of thousands have been locked
I'm
up.
gonna answer you.
And
Give me a
with
second.
that, with that being, the statistics are shown because you can look it up because it's government.
Right.
That
It's public knowledge.
that the Caucasian and Hispanic and those of that descent do not have to do long, extensive time.
Right.
Black men do. Why? When they have legalized what they have legalized. You get what I'm saying?
So I'm going to
to
help-
right now today.
I'm going to help everybody out at this table with 2 answers. The first answer is this. I am not saying that Kamala Harris is the best or the worst. What I am saying is this. With her and Joe Biden, there are 2 differences of opinions, 2 differences of lifestyles,
No.
2 differences of color.
But it's suspect.
Y'all gonna let me answer?
Their,
Y'all
their
want to
husband,
shut
their
it
husband,
He'll
their
tell you why
husbands
it's
are.
suspect.
Their husbands
I'm
are.
gonna tell you why it's
I mean,
suspect.
her husband and
Y'all
his
gonna
and
let
him
me
are like
answer?
this.
Y'all can't. I can't give y'all an answer if you're not gonna listen to the answer.
No, we
I'm
can- we
gonna
with
tell
you.
you why it's suspect and it's bullshit what you're saying.
So the answer
Okay,
is this:
go
she's
on.
black, he's white. That's one thing that ain't never gonna fucking change. Period. The end. Let's say this: when they sit down and they come to a table, all of their resolutions are not going to be the same. All of their resolutions are not going to be exact. Because she's a woman and he's a man. Let's start there. I don't give a fuck about their color. I do care about the gender. Because let's understand something. She's going to see something from a woman's point of view, and he's going to see it from a man's point of view. And when that shit hits the table, it's going to be presented in two different views. Because that's a woman and a man coming together to create a common fucking view.
Well, there's a lot of things that's being said right now, but I'll leave that to myself.
And what's being said and what we can prove are always going to be not the same.
You can, but
Now, secondly,
people gonna say it's farce.
Secondly, I will say this to you. No, I'm not expecting them to be a savior. No, I'm not saying that everything that she's done in office has been correct or excusable or even downright what it should have been. But where in history can you show me one person in politics, in office, in a government position being held that has done every single thing down the fucking board?
I love that you're saying this. I love that you're saying
but you just contradicted yourself.
Because y'all had a mayor that was on motherfucking drugs, but he was still running shit. So I'm just saying.
Hey, listen.
What was wrong with it? What was wrong with it? He did a couple lines.
Y'all make excuses
He got high, but he made some of the best initiatives that we ever had in our cities. What are we going to talk about?
Y'all didn't have a mayor.
Are we going to talk about the initiatives? Are we going to talk about the initiatives and the things that he did?
That's a mayor, but he was the best mayor ever.
But he was in politics, right?
He was the best mayor
But
ever.
he was in politics,
He was the
right?
best mayor ever.
I'm pretty
He
sure
was the
there's
best
nowhere
mayor
in
ever.
politics when you
Hey,
get sworn in that said,
guess
you
what?
sniff this coke, it's going to be
Hey,
all
guess
right.
what?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
yes, you
I'm
do.
just saying.
Yes, you do.
So I'm just
Yes,
saying.
you do.
There's no one in
They know it's be
politics
bright
that
red.
100% done their job.
Merritt
Hey, look.
Brady's job, because guess what? Since Merritt Brady,
He got caught.
have not been on summer program.
He got
He has
caught.
not been programmed.
We're gonna keep it straight to this. He got caught. I'm not giving none of
So
them.
did Bill Clinton.
He got set up. So my whole thing is we're
So
not
did
even
Bill
going.
Clinton.
The reason why
So
we're
did
gonna
Bill
say
Clinton.
he got set up is
So did Bill
because
Clinton.
these are the
So you just
things.
contradicted
These
yourself.
are the
So did
things
Bill
that they
Clinton.
knew already.
So did Bill Clinton.
They knew already,
gotta
and he
make-
was
you gotta
doing it
pick a
right along
side.
I
with
do
them.
have a side. My side is gonna always be my Democratic side, and I'm saying exactly what
Why?
I feel.
Dog,
I
but
don't
it's the
know.
same
Can I
man.
ask that question? I would love to ask the people.
listen,
If we could
but
get
that-
somebody,
but she called him
a
man
couple
racist.
people to call in, I would love
give
for
her
an
a number,
answer to
man.
this one question: why are you a Democrat? What is the reason? Other
be
than,
honest with
other than,
Because
this is
you
what
don't
this is
like
what I
Republicans.
this is the answer that I would not accept because of your family. But I want a real reason of why you're a Democrat other than family ties.
So let's be real. When I became a Democrat, it was strictly because of my family. But as I have been a Democrat, there are a lot of the views and a lot of the beliefs that they share that are in line with my morals and my values.
Okay.
So when I look at the Democratic Party, when I look at what they stand for a lot of times, I'm not gonna say they're everything that they write and every legislative that they put out I agree with, because there are some things that I have a rebuttal to or I do not agree with. But for the most part, when it comes to the Democratic Party and their layout and their plans and their goals, I agree. They're built on what I want.
I
don't
will,
like
wait a minute.
Trump, but you can't just say
I
100
will.
though.
I only want to
Everybody
present the
did. I
question,
never
right?
killed
Right.
The reason why I present the question, you gave a great answer. I love an answer. Most people cannot give me a justified answer. That's cool. But my whole thing is with research
Yes.
into the whole government,
Yes.
not just a party.
Yes,
All right.
yes. And I've done both.
All right. So when you stand on those, we understand that they all believe in the same things. They fight by person.
Right.
It's a certain person that believes
it's
or
not
feels a certain type
necessarily
of. But
the
there is no
agenda, it's
difference.
how we
There's
go
no
about
difference.
getting it.
You
that
There's
I
no
disagree
difference.
with.
though.
You understand what I'm saying?
Hey,
The way we
yeah.
go about getting it is where I pick my party.
Here
because
it is.
everybody
Here it is.
different.
Here it is. Here it is.
Go ahead.
Bloods and Crips.
Right.
All right. We got a big neighborhood, right?
Right.
I'm gonna say Landover. Okay, I'm gonna say Landover. I'm just naming which we don't go through, but we understand. So half of Landover, south side of Landover is the Crips. North, wait a minute, hear me saying. North side is the Bloods. I mean, it's Bloods, right? Okay. So now, is it just because you was born,
free to jump
just
in
because you
anytime you want.
you came into this neighborhood and you moved into this neighborhood, or you grew up in this neighborhood? Does that consider you to be a Crip or Blood?
No.
Or do you, or if you hang out you live on the north side, but you hang out on the south side, does that define you? What I'm saying is Landover is Landover. So if I'm gonna say I'm from Landover, when the L goes up, everybody's still throwing the L up.
Right.
But there's still different little.
Right.
But it's still constitutes under one
Right.
thing. So when I'm saying that, we're saying we choosing.
Right.
We're choosing for no reason without choosing ourselves.
Right.
We're choosing everything else but ourselves. So when everything else is put in front of you and they say, make a choice. Here, I have three other fingers up.
But those
but
of
whole
us
time
that
I'm
know,
telling
we
you
know
too.
that we have more than one choice.
You have the
We
choice
more
of
than
your.
two.
You have a choice of yourself, and when you choose yourself, and not the government. This is one thing you just said that Trump was saying. Choose yourself.
Right.
Don't wait for the government to give you a stipend, a
Right.
stimulus, a
Nothing.
dollar, or this,
Nothing.
because all the dollars that they're giving you, you already gave
But
them.
I feel like that should
But
be
78%
that's part of your
black
value.
people is waiting for a handout. Let's keep it gangster.
But you paying
But that's
taxes
part
every
of your
time you
value.
go
That's
to your
something that-
job, to the
But do you
store.
understand what I'm saying?
anyway.
Though,
But do you
they
understand
would
what I'm
say,
saying?
oh,
Your
we fighting
choices-
for Biden because he only going to raise taxes on the rich people. You
But-
damn dummy. He raising taxes on everybody.
But
He
this
can't
is what
do
I'm
that.
saying to you. He's just gonna raise more taxes on one than the other, but everybody got to fuck a raise. Period. This is what I'm saying to you. When I choose it, when I make a choice, anything that I choose, no matter what it is, from the way I dress to the way I live my life, it has to align with what I want for my children, the values and the morals that I carry with myself. As long as it falls into those categories, then I can make a choice. Because what I want from my children has
Okay.
to align with the values and the morals and the
All
things
right.
that I've taught.
Now, sensitive subject for both sides,
Period.
and I'm gonna speak on this,
Gotcha.
right? Around 74, there was around 1974.
Okay.
All right, there was a program instituted, and there's a thing where we see the rise of the black woman in single-family homes.
Right.
We see that, right?
Right.
We know about this. Okay. We see the flourishing of it by the 90s, right? In which women were getting government jobs and subsidized homes. Okay. The men were not nothing. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Trump did. Look, what was it saying?
What I'm
I
saying,
did.
what I'm saying is that handicap on us when we say we're looking into what we want our children to grow up in and how we want them to come up and learn. One, we see the whole scholastic system being handicapped at this point right now. Right? And now we're at the point of knowing and having to personally school our kids. Right? So when it comes down, what are we showing them? You know what I'm saying? What are we teaching them? Not just in school, but at home. So
So
now
are you
that
asking
they
me?
no, I'm saying in
Okay,
broad
sorry, 'cause I
within
got
my
an
stand.
answer for
within
You don't
my-
have to answer, but
What I'm saying, we're showing.
It's
we're
crazy
showing the
though,
kids
the switch
right,
up game come
that-
up so much.
that you
It's
need to go to
crazy.
school. We said you need to go to school, get your education. Right now they're sitting at home for a year, right? So those kids that are a little bit older are kind of like, I'm sitting at home. You're teaching me what?
Okay, so can I answer?
No, but first for
It
weeks and weeks,
goes
though,
to the
before you say that,
it goes to the handicapping of ourselves. Are we looking and wanting welfare and all these things, or are we going to go out and get it for ourselves
so
and
can I say
subsidize
something to you?
No, but say
ourselves?
this though. But me
Which one is
before,
better?
For weeks and weeks, you was on this show saying, Kyra this, Biden this, Biden this.
And
This
I'm
is the
still
flip,
saying
what
that.
But no, you did not just say that. You just said, oh, we just pegged the less evil the candidate.
I've always said that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Please
Hey,
rewind
no.
the shows, because I've
No,
always
you
said we're
didn't.
choosing
No,
the
you
lesser of the
say
two
he is
evils,
the best
and I'm
for the
going with
candidate.
Biden to
But
come
having
all
a black
hers.
woman in there is gonna get black people.
I mean,
you
that's
was on the show
fine.
and
That's
said it.
fine.
But
Everybody
now
is-
you-
I
everybody-
don't feel like
but
because
for-
she's
but
black
why?
it makes her better. I feel
But
like
why?
a
I'm
woman
just
in
saying, it
office,
was-
period,
Hey, dog,
would be better.
Why? It was fake from the
Because-
get-go.
I feel like that
she
no
said that
matter
because
who
she's
the
a woman.
woman
No, but
is.
that's
She
what
said
she
that's
just
because
said.
she's a woman and she
This
has every
nigga
right. She has a right.
Biden and her was going there. She said he's a racist. He's that. He's racist. He that. They was going back and forth. Now you is vice president. How the fuck is
But
that
bam,
happen?
there has been times where you and me have gone back and
Oh,
forth, and nigga, I'm your
But
co-host.
she's public.
The fuck?
She's
It
public.
happens.
Nah, come on, dog.
It
She had the right president, dog.
happens.
Y'all
It
think she for black people, and
happens.
she not for black people.
This my
man,
this my
Biden-
thing.
Okay, so
no,
let
no,
me
no,
help
no,
you
no.
out by answering
Here's-
his
here it is.
question.
They all think
Hold
that they all
But
think
let
that
me
they think
help
that
you
Biden's
out by
for them.
answering
They
his
think
question.
Kamala Harris is. They think that the Democratic
Oh.
Party is for them.
Hold on. Let me help you out by
Without-
answering your
without-
question.
Without saying we're for
Let me
us.
help you out by answering your question. I'm going to answer this question to you as a single mother who has raised not one, not two, but more than 3 kids by herself, who have grown ass kids.
Yeah.
First of all, education starts at home. It does not start in the school. I do not wait for a teacher to teach my child what my child should know.
Right.
That's first and foremost. Secondly, nobody is supposed to teach my child how to behave, how to walk, how to talk, how to expect anything out of life. That is my job before it is anybody else's job. Third of all, I am not waiting on a government to take care of my children. I am not teaching my children to wait for a government to take care of them because as a mother who knows what this world has to offer them, my first job and my last job before all jobs is to teach them to be independent and stand on their own 10 toes and make a way for themselves. That is my job as a parent. That is every parent's job because it is not our job to send our kids to school to wait for a teacher to teach our children something that we should be teaching them out of our own demonstration.
I really agree with what you're saying.
I agree
but
with
you
you
are a
saying, too.
statistic of maybe like 3%.
Then that is not the problem of the school. That is the problem of the parents and the community.
You saying the parents
It's the
don't. My
community.
mama
Okay.
did.
Okay.
Hey, listen.
A community. Here we
And
go.
that
Here we
doesn't
go.
have anything
Here we
to
go.
do
Here
with
we go. And
president
we're going to
or
go back to what I was
vice
saying about it. I
That
said
doesn't have anything to do with
north
president
south
or
side
vice
of Landover don't matter when it's
Landover. Is the
Landover.
fault. Any
The
nigga out there that's
community.
gangbanging, his parent is the fault.
It's the community.
It is the community and the
Hey,
parents.
dog, my
It is
mama
not the
did what
vice
she ever
president
did. My
or
mama
the
worked 3
president.
jobs.
That is
My
not the
mama-
vice president or the president.
I'm gonna
That
tell
is
you like
the
this.
community
What I'm gonna tell
and
you
the
like
parents.
this.
That
Straight
is why you have
straight 80s,
councilmen.
baby.
That is why you have
Straight
older
South
men.
Side.
Dog, your
Straight
parents
80
are not
babies.
the fault
Straight
for your
South Side.
actions,
I also
dog.
grew up in
Your
Capitol
parents are not
Heights.
the fault for
What
your
I'm saying is,
actions.
what I'm saying is this. It could not have been just my mama.
Right.
I swear on everything. It could
It
not have
was a
been just my dad.
community.
It was a
That's what
whole
saying,
community. Wait a minute. As a single mom, all right, your kids are able to socialize with others. They
Right.
learn from them too. We
Right.
cannot be ignorant
Dog,
to
I
that
could
fact.
never blame my
Right.
mother
The
for anything
community,
I done.
the
dog.
community
No, babe,
is
I'm not
the
saying
community
blame your
is-
mother
Dog, my
for
mother did
anything.
everything she could
But
to
I
raise us a
said-
household.
Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, and
Okay.
guess what?
Yeah.
Nigga, you want these Fred pair of shoes, go out of the house. Dog, my mother did everything she
But no.
She even went and
But
bought
it's
me
not
shoes.
just
Okay,
mama.
hold on,
It's
'cause
not just
even
mama.
the Bible
It's not just
says,
mama.
train a child in
It's
the
the
way
whole
that they should go,
community.
and they will not astray. When
That's
you
not
got
true, dog.
grown,
It takes a
you
community to
remembered the
raise a
shit that
child,
your
man.
mother told you.
It's
When
not
you got
true.
grown, you remembered the lessons
not
that was
true.
taught. When
You
you had
remember,
your
but
own
it's
kids,
choices, though.
you remembered
We
the
still
shit
made
that you
choices.
should
There's a
have
lot of
done
niggas
when
in
you
the
was
street.
their age.
And every time I go
That
to these
shit resonates. Now,
hey,
whatever
dog,
choices you make once
Hey,
you get
right,
grown,
right.
that's
Hey,
your damn fault.
but
But
you
what
living-
I
As
control
an
while you
adult, it's
live
a
in
choice.
this house,
But like I said,
Yeah. But I mean, we're talking about we're talking about the home. We're talking about the environment. We're talking about the community. We're talking about our communities.
And that
We
is
know what
something
goes on.
that
We
we
know
fail
what goes
in.
on in our community. In a lot of
Right.
ways,
You raise
we
your
get
kids
so
right, and your
emotional
kids go out
and
here
defensive when
and
we
rob
know
niggas'
what's
stores.
going
That's your fault.
on.
that's a choice that they
I
make.
did, but is that your fault?
Right. But whole time, like I said, it is a community. And one thing we have to realize, we cannot keep on talking about everything else without addressing our community. We have to.
We
because
cannot
it's,
say
it's
the
Mo,
police
it's
department
Mo,
ain't
it's
shit.
Lil Mo, and it's Lil Stank and Lil Boo Boo and all them that
Okay,
we
so
know
let me
doing
say
what they
something.
doing. And
So,
whole time
let me
we
say
know
something.
we know they mothers, we know they
Right.
cousins
Hold on,
and
let me say
aunts and all.
something.
Nothing's being done.
Let's speak on.
It is what
Let's
it
have
is.
a real nigga moment. Over the holidays back in July, that baby got shot. There's plenty of niggas that worked that motherfucking block that knew what the fuck was going on. They didn't say
That's
shit.
not true.
That is not. You can't call the
And I'm
president
telling
for
you
that.
because
Listen
that's
to
not
what
true.
I'm saying.
That's not
Hear
true.
what I'm
That's not-
saying.
personally, I know that's not
Okay.
true.
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
know
saying
that's not
is-
true. I know
Okay.
for a fact.
I know
You
that.
understand what I'm
I-
saying?
And that's
I
real
know
nigga
they
street
they
talk.
came
Listen to me.
together for
Understand
that.
what I'm saying?
They came
Understand what I'm
together
saying?
for that.
In every community, I don't care what community it
Right.
is, there is always somebody that know more than they're willing to
That's
fucking
not
say.
true. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna say I can speak on the hoods that I've lived in. and I know that to
Nobody
be
knows
fact.
the shit about
No,
to
no,
go
no,
down
no, no.
until it go
No,
down.
that's not what
I'm
I
tell
said.
you from a real street
That's
nigga.
not what I said, though. Hear what I'm
No,
saying
she's
before
saying
you
after-
respond.
she's saying after the fact.
And
She's saying
every
after the fact.
fucking hood, there is
You from
somebody
Miami
that
though?
knows.
You can't relate to the hoods
You gonna
up
let me
here.
finish?
No, yes, you can.
can't
Well, she
even- every
can.
hood.
Yes, you
every
can.
fucking hood. Every fucking
Pork,
hood.
pork and beans
every
mean, bro.
fucking hood.
Pork and beans mean, bro.
Period. Please do
Look, I ain't
tell.
gonna-
Please do
I ain't
tell.
gonna hold
Every
you.
fucking hood.
Pork and beans mean.
So,
You know
what
I'm
I'm gonna say is,
contradict
in
yourself
every
every
hood,
time. Go ahead.
in every hood, when something has gone on, there is somebody that
Maybe I should
knows
have it in
more
one
than
way.
what the fuck they're telling.
Oh, wait a minute,
I
wait a minute,
don't
whoa,
give
whoa,
a
whoa.
fuck.
Wait a minute,
Now,
wait a minute. But there's a thing that we call do not
But hear
snitch,
what
no
I'm saying.
snitching, and all that
But
other type
no,
stuff.
no, hear what I'm
That-
saying.
that- we
no,
got
but
that
y'all
in the
gotta let
hood.
me get the
It's-
point across before
No,
y'all
go ahead,
rebel,
go ahead,
okay?
go ahead.
In every hood, but there is someone that knows more than what they're telling.
Mm-hmm.
We sit here and we say, the police ain't shit. The president don't do shit. The vice president this. The councilman that. The alderman this. The this, and that.
Yep.
But the reality of it is this. We don't hold accountability for the motherfuckers that live next door to us. We let shit happen in our hoods, and we talk about that shit amongst ourselves, and we got our whispers going on, and we, oh, bro, you know you shouldn't have did that shit. You need to say something.
This come
You need to
from
turn
somebody
yourself
when I was
in.
with
But
somebody
the
online
reality
that
of
pulled
it
out a
is
Simple
this.
answer.
But the reality of it is this.
Simple answer.
As a community, we do not hold ourselves
Simple
accountable
answer.
before we hold everybody else accountable.
As a community, we do not hold ourselves accountable. We do not protect ourselves. We do not do anything to make sure that we are governing ourselves
So
in
how
our
do we
community.
feel we have the right to go outside of our communities and say, the police didn't do this, the president didn't do that, this person didn't do that, when we don't do the shit for ourselves?
I put it to you like this. We could. Now, we know the hoods. We know the people that really got the heart for the community. They tough. They got it going on. The police know them too.
Right.
Whole time, guess what? They can't be armed. Because as soon as they are, one we know why we would want them running up and down our street, because we know Cuz got some valor to him. He got some honor to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't about to go out and just be shooting the street up.
Right.
Now, if there's some stuff going on, this dude can walk up and be like, man, look, cut all that out. And the real OG going, all right, cuz, all right, you know what, all right.
Right.
Now, we don't have that going on. Now, when we did have that going on, they said that we was a terrorist organization.
That's all I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying? And
Wait a minute, say what?
They called us a terrorist organization when we was arming ourselves and protecting our neighborhoods and governing our neighborhoods and making sure
They
that
sent us to
the
jail.
stupid stuff wasn't
But that
going
was your
on.
boy Clinton,
Guess
who
what?
y'all
When they pulled up, these guys that were standing on the corner, they were armed and they made sure stuff wasn't going on, but they went after them and locked them up because they're armed.
They took all the OGs and
You get what I'm saying?
And back y'all said the same thing. He said they took all the OGs
when you
off
do
the
that,
streets.
when you do that, and like you just said, you lock up the uncles, you lock up the OGs. These youngers are left on the street to their own cognizance, their own understanding. Nothing really makes sense. There's no organization. We know when we was real, when there was real organization to it. You knew who was what, and you knew not to do any. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
real
why I
talk.
say that's
So
why
how do we get that organization back now?
We can't get it back. The
We
OGs
have,
are gone.
wait a minute. No.
But you're
no,
an
no.
OG.
Dialogue.
You're an OG.
Dialogue.
My neighborhood,
Dialogue.
but
Dialogue.
still, my neighborhood has had no killers since
Respect is
November.
not given. Respect is earned. Respect is not given. Respect is earned. Respect ain't just from my mouth. Respect ain't just from when I'm talking. Respect is from you knowing who I am, and you respect who I am, and that way I'm able to do what I'm able to do. Now, this is what I'm saying within every facet. Some people are talented to sing, rap, perform. Some people know how to freaking kill. That's a talent. No, I'm being so. Am I being so? There's a reason why they join the army, why they do all these different. There's some people are, but you know that of these people.
Right.
There's a Debo on every block. Trust and believe you.
Right.
There's a Debo on every block.
Then like I said,
you get what I'm
though,
saying?
hey, look.
That can gain the respect of every. But whole time, guess what they're gonna do? This is an old slavery tactic. They're gonna take the big guy on the block.
Right.
Embarrass him in front
All
of
the OGs
everybody,
gone, man.
and let them know if you thought he could beat you. This big guy, we're gonna make a point of him in front of you. Thus, we're gonna have this. We're gonna beat him up on the block. Show you pictures of him when they take the pictures. We're gonna show you pictures. Then we're gonna put the trial on TV, and we're gonna show you that you have no chance of protecting yourself.
So how
So
do
people
we,
give up.
So how do we as a community, because there has to be a way to be able to, I mean, so
There's
many
no
states
way.
have done it. They're governing their
Who
own
has
little
done it?
small
Who
cities,
has
their
done
own.
it?
You
Tell
right.
me
You
who has
right.
done it.
You right.
Am I lying?
Who has
So
done
many
it? Who
cities
has
have
Now,
done it.
when we talk about when we
In other
you talk about, you get to
states, they've done
Chicago
it.
now.
Yes.
You get to Chicago now. Police
They
ain't
are
going down
governing
certain
their
blocks.
own city.
right. Hey,
They have
Square out.
barricaded that shit off, and they're governing.
Who?
In Chicago, they are governing their own
No,
self.
No, I
They
think it was.
blocked
I think it
that
was
shit.
Seattle did
Was
that
it
too.
Seattle?
Seattle, Washington.
Okay,
I think
Seattle.
they did that too.
Okay, Seattle, Washington. They
When you
said
talk about
they blocked
Chicago,
off their
that's
own
bullshit.
city. They blocked off their own little segment of city, and they are governing themselves. The police can't come
They're
in.
not doing it in Chicago. Chicago police.
No,
Well,
we talking about Seattle,
that's
Washington.
over now. They
Police
came
ain't
back. They came back and took that.
Right, but this is my
Oh,
thing.
blocked it, man.
There has to be ways and laws and things that we can find out as a community to protect ourselves.
Yes.
But we gotta get
Hey,
out
I'ma
of
tell you one
the.
thing.
But
You
we have to
stole
be
my
in. We have to
block,
be
and
in
you-
our
It ain't about
community.
no block,
One,
dog.
we have to be
Dog,
in our
if a nigga
community.
wanna take you out,
When a police
the first
officer
time he
is
catch you
hired,
slipping, you're outta there.
when a police officer are hired, when a chief is put into place, when all the community has to be involved. If they're not going to these meetings, they're not going to these things. They would never know. So whole time they can bring in cats from out of town, that know nothing about your area. They bring them right on in, and they treat you like a dog because they don't know nothing about how y'all do things. Rather than people that are from your neighborhood, from your city, you know what I'm saying, that know the work of the land and know what's going on. A lot less killings would happen. A lot less
And I
things
feel like
would happen if that was the
If
case.
we created more council of our own,
There it
and
is.
we showed up in numbers as a group,
There it is.
in one mind, one sound,
I
one
mean,
body,
I would love for us.
change
I would love for us to
so
take a
much.
year. I would love for us to take a year and not pay taxes. And find someone that's qualified to handle those type of that statue of money.
dog.
Yeah.
And see where you sitting
dog,
at that point.
Nobody say, dog, the most.
Oh, my
person-
goodness.
The most person who could talk about this been on the show, Regina Pickett. She had every crime
Yes,
scene,
yes.
and she tell
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
dog,
yeah.
like right now it's really ain't no saving. So be like they wildin' so much. So you gotta understand.
And I
like,
guess
there's
my-
no guidance.
I guess
But
my
if we're
question
not
is,
doing-
like-
if we on this show talking and we're not attending no meetings, we're not trying to say to you, we're not putting no forth effort even trying to resolve this that we care about a life. What the fuck are we
Well,
doing?
you know what, whole time we have been talking so strongly black. Ryan, what is your view? I know you can't really, but you know
Yes,
what I'm saying.
you can.
What is your view on it? Because everybody has a view on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and every
and I
view
keep
has to be
saying,
respected.
feel free to
And
chime
sometimes
in.
people
Feel
gotta
free to
see,
chime in.
gotta hear an outside view to kind of get adjusted or
Right.
adjust to
As
their
someone
own
who-
thinking.
So let me ask you this.
Because
As
sometimes we can be
someone
very
who-
emotional.
As someone who, right? Let
There
me
you go.
let me give it to you.
Right.
I got you. As someone who has friends on the opposite side, but who plays on both sides, because we kind of figure you know to be an all around. You white, black, everybody. You a little bit of
Yeah.
everybody.
Right.
So for someone who has the ability to see it from both sides, what are your views of what's going on in the community, the go-go community, our neighborhoods, our community as a whole?
Or things that can be, and what a
where-
suggestion of
right,
things that
and
can be
where
done.
we can better change to fix what we got going on.
First of all, like I said, I started working in the city when I was like in '94. I worked in Northeast. My uncle had a parts company, and that's when I got involved in go-go. And like the go-go's back then, I'm just going back it up 25 years. And you talking about violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of violence.
yeah.
It was a whole lot of fighting. It was a whole lot of, but you ain't see there wasn't a whole lot of shooting.
No.
You
Knuckle
might
up.
get some
Knuckle
spots
up,
you
live
might
the
get
next
that.
day, you hear me?
You're gonna get your ass beat in there if you're acting dumb. But then nowadays you see like the changeover. It's like, man, you gotta really like someone my age, 42, like someone bump into me or someone do something to me, like I gotta watch how I react to that. Someone who's 24 years old, who may not know any better and may just be like, you know, the time is right, man, fuck you, and shit, shoot me.
Yeah. Right,
So
right,
like,
right,
I mean,
right.
I think I heard Genghis say that shit on an Instagram video. He's like, when somebody look at you funny and you're at a gas station and somebody mug on you, you have to watch your reaction. Because you know, being me, I'm old. Be like, man, what you looking at? But you might say that, and it might be
your
that might be the
last
last
words.
words you say out your mouth. So you just kind of have to be like, oh, he on some bullshit.
Right, I'm going to get my
I'm
car.
gonna walk. You know, same thing at the shows nowadays. You don't see a lot of it inside, you know what I mean? But there be some people in there that just don't know how to act. And then some people still think it's 95, and they want to get in there, and they want to push and shove everybody. That's why I kind of like stay out the side. But,
Right.
But, you know, it's...
Man, that's crazy.
No,
So where do we improve at? Because that's the
I
other
gotta
part
add
of
on
it.
that one
What
part
happened?
because me and him kind of know about the same thing because I mix myself very a lot. So it's not just go-go's. You go to a rave, it's going down. And they do that recreational.
Right,
Like
right.
you can get a busted nose, lip,
Right.
all that, and they just really live
it don't even
playing.
be on
They just
purpose.
playing with you.
Right, they in that
And
motherfucker.
they just throwing bows, and you know, like
Right.
it's on both sides. There's vibes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and honestly, it was in DC too. Wait a minute, hold on.
Remember the old time-
I was about to say,
the
wait a minute.
rave
Them
warehouses?
raves, them rave houses, bro.
Yeah.
When you go downtown, uptown, man, it was very slim of us, but whole time it was a lot. You know, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it was wild.
But this is the thing. I'm not even asking so much on a color side. I'm asking more on a community side.
Right.
Because
right.
once again, like I feel about the Kamala Harris and the Joe Biden thing, she's a woman, he's a man, so there's gonna be a different view. And I feel like I don't care how close we live in proximity, whether we're white or black, Spanish or Indian, Haitian or Indian. Like at the end of the day, we're gonna see some things a little different because my culture is one thing, your culture is something else, his culture might be something else. So the way I view things may not necessarily be the way you view things, and the way he view things may not be the way I view things. It's gonna be, and we may all be in the same circle and see 3 different things happen at the same goddamn time. That's just how it happens. That's how life plays out.
All right, so I guess a better question is in what way could we temper the things that are going on right now between all of us?
Everybody, exactly. How can we come to this common ground where we all
in the way that
understand,
you see it, not to say that you got the answer, but just in the way that you see it, bro.
Yeah. Where do you feel like we can meet in that common place?
That's a difficult question.
I know,
When
bro.
you sit here and think about it,
Yeah,
and you think
dog.
about everything, and you think about how, like I said, like I just think about how I grew up. You know what I mean? And all the dumb shit I did. You know, I came up in a 2-parent household. I lived in a nice, decent neighborhood. My mom was a stay-home mom. My dad went to work. But I did a whole lot of dumb shit.
Exactly.
I still did a lot of dumb shit up until like 3 or 4 years ago.
Right.
And it didn't matter that, yes, I had good parents, but I still, when I walked out that front door,
Man, that's
that's
a hell of a statement right
But
there.
I mean,
Be
I
honest
think
with you though,
I
you
think-
cannot blame the Coco community because you got Big G, Michelle Blackwell, everybody talking to these kids, shooters and cocky, and like everybody has did the limit, giving socks away, giving food away.
But see, that's the thing. I think it's gonna take more than that.
Shoes away, but they did the possible steps to bring the community together.
But I think
still
it's gonna
niggas
take so
act
much
dumb and
more
they-
than that, Bam. I think it's gonna take so much more than that,
No,
Bam.
they done what they can do. But youngest, they don't listen.
I think we gotta start with
He
the
just
healing
told you.
process.
He
You
just
feel
told
what I'm
you.
saying?
Wait a minute.
I feel like we gotta start with the healing process
We
first.
cannot.
He just said
One,
he was going
we
in 2
cannot
households.
keep on saying that these youngins do not listen. We cannot say
Right.
that.
I feel like we gotta
cannot
start
say
with
that
the
because
healing
they are
process.
so listening.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
listening.
What are you going to do
If
to go in the
anything-
neighborhoods to make
Hold on,
We
wait, because
can't.
I do it
We
on the
can't.
regular,
What?
sir.
We can't.
I take children in my house on the
We can't.
regular who
No,
are
I'm not
lost,
talking
who
about.
are
I'm talking
hurt, who are
when are
going
you
through.
going to go to these
In the communities where I live,
can't.
I do just that.
We can't. See,
I
see,
throw
my thing.
the party.
My thing is.
I
My
talk
thing is.
to the kids.
My thing
I
is.
talk to the kids.
I
Once
know you
again,
live in
you
Woodbridge.
asking me a question. But in the communities where I touch, I do those things.
One reach 4 or 5.
On the regular.
One reach 4 or 5.
Tamika Joy, can you please call up here?
That's the way it
I'm
goes.
gonna tell you somebody who
That's
do
the
something
that's the
in
way
the
that's the way. No, here we go, Bam.
But I do
Bam,
things
Bam.
in my
Here we go,
in the
Bam.
community, though.
One
in my
person,
community.
one person
I
helped
do
4 or 5.
definitely do that.
That's the only way that it can be done. See,
Say it
one
again?
thing that we don't take into account is our number. One person helped 4 or 5.
Right.
That's it. That's the way.
Right.
That's the way you do it because it cannot be done in a mass majority with a snap of a finger.
And it can't
Nothing
be done
happens
with the,
like
hey,
that.
I gave
you
you a
have to
gift
do it in
back.
small
It
increments
starts with
because
healing.
one person, the 5 that you help can get enough information to help another 5
Right.
individually.
Right.
So
Right.
that turns that 5 into 25. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like, bruh,
Exactly.
come on, like you gotta multiply it by
Right.
doing by the small
Right.
seed. A seed that is planted
Right.
will grow, bro. But
Right.
the whole time you cannot do it in the mass. Nobody is going to walk in the middle of the hood
Right.
and with a bullhorn and
Right.
say, "Hey, y'all niggas need to get it together."
But I
Somebody
feel
gonna
like-
run out their window, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
Somebody's
right.
gonna do that, bro, because we know how we are.
But I
You know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
if
They
you
gonna-
take one
somebody's
person
gonna come
and
in
you
there
sit down and you
telling us-
have that
telling us
conversation.
all the good stuff, and all we can look at is be like, man, cuz got on some rack ass shoes. That's how the hood is,
Right. Right.
bro. So just being on some real stuff. Like he walked in, cuz got a
who's going through. I can meet
Right.
somebody that's depressed,
Right.
and I can help you.
Right.
I can tell you that it gets better.
Right.
I can tell you how to move forward because I've been there. I've walked your shoes. And when I was those kids,
Takes action.
but I do that on the regular.
I'm saying
And I got plenty of people that can vouch
it's
for
con-
it.
it's
But
constant.
this is what I'm saying to you.
It takes action.
But this is what
That
I'm
people
saying
don't-
to you.
these young
As
don't wanna hear
someone
what you
who
gotta
was
tell them.
there,
I'm telling you somebody
as
for
someone
a
who
fact.
was there, it took for a woman who already had a family to come along and say, I know you feel like you alone, but I got your back to get me where the fuck I am now.
Right,
so
right.
when I step out into my community, I'm trying to be that same woman.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it takes
That-
those
that-
people.
that's exactly what I'm saying. What I was just saying.
It takes those
It take-
people
that-
who
that
know
person,
your
yeah.
walk
And
to help you get your life together.
Yeah.
People try to give advice to the people that don't even have their own shit together. So why would the youngest listen to you if you ain't got your own shit together? That's another thing too.
I mean, hey, you know, and that's one thing about.
ain't got your own
That's
shit
one
together,
thing.
why
That's
should they
one thing
listen to
about.
you? I didn't tell
right
you to
now,
be a
right now,
millionaire when you
right
talk to
now,
them. I
right
told you to
now,
just know
right
where the
now.
fuck I've
That's
been.
that's a problem for real because honestly,
It doesn't matter.
whether a person has something together. See, the thing is, where I came up, you respect your elder. Period.
Period.
They've been through something that you haven't. They may not have everything that you think
But
may be
their
something.
story is longer than yours.
You may not have something. They may not have something that you feel may be something.
Right.
So
But-
let's look at the difference. Like, so you come up in the 90s, man,
Yeah.
right? I can't really speak on the 80s when it was real violent. It was like
Yeah,
this
late-
is-
late-
we go to
late
the
80s,
okay?
90s,
Right.
mhm.
Late
Like-
90s when I
right.
was like in my 20s.
Right.
Back then,
or 30s.
yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
I'm 42. I'm 42. I'm probably older than Bam. But see, in the late 90s and the early 2000s, how it was always easy to get some money if you
Right.
need to get some money.
Yeah.
You know, that's,
Here, go
now-
cut some yards. Take out
there-
some damn
there was
trash.
always- and there was
Yeah.
a lot of money out in the street. So a lot of people just had money. And then as the time goes, everything dried up.
Right.
Yep.
And now you have, like you said, you have this generation out here that it's not so easy to get some money.
Mhm.
So it's easier to go do something fucked
The
up
dumb
and go
shit.
get some
Right.
money.
Yeah.
But now if you look since you talking about the presidents and all that bullshit. Look since the pandemic hit.
Right.
Look at all these small businesses that popped up online.
Right.
How many have you seen? I'm not
Right.
talking about black small business. I'm talking
A
about
lot,
small business.
a lot.
whole lot.
Period.
And
Hey, wait a minute, wait a minute.
people
A lot of
making
youngins
some
are
money.
doing it. A lot of youngins
My daughter doing it now.
have whole
She was working
businesses.
At,
Yes,
she caught
yes,
COVID working at the
yes.
Croc store. I said, quit that store and
Right,
do
right,
something
right.
yourself.
Yeah.
But look at all the ones that have been on Facebook. Like them people doing really, really good for themselves.
Yes, they are.
But
People that would have never known nothing about the stock market, all of a sudden y'all getting into stock market, y'all learning shit y'all would have never known.
They buying
Yes,
stocks.
yes.
Cause my
taking a
daughter's
little bit of
doing it.
risk.
My daughter
Yes.
19 and
They
she
might
doing
have
that
started
shit.
with $10 on the
Right.
stock market, and
Right.
next thing you know they got
Yep.
$1,000.
I think that might
My
be the.
daughter
I think
started with
that might be
$100
the
on the
that
stock market and now she's doing
the
that.
digital
Yeah, a
the
lot of
digital
people
the digital
collect their
generation. I
unemployment
think
too.
might
Let's
be
keep it
the
No.
gangster now.
that might be the
It's some
that might be the
bullshit, though.
disconnect.
Yeah, but let's
Right.
keep it
That might be the
gangster. I don't
disconnect
know.
because you're very right. Because there's kids that's going to middle school, you know what I'm saying? Some in elementary school, but middle school, high school, and they got whole businesses.
Well, but let's also
And-
give
and they
credit
looking
to
at
the
their
new
teacher
kids.
like,
'cause
I already got a
they
business,
haven't-
man.
Their financial courses,
Yeah.
it ain't the same as the
Nah,
motherfucking
no.
finance courses
Nah,
I
it's
took
not-
when
it's
I
not
was
business-
in school.
it's not business math
At
like we
all.
had.
That shit they taking that, nigga,
Yeah, you
is
real.
enough to start a
That's
business
real.
fresh off 12th grade.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you talk about.
Yeah.
I was in there looking at my daughter, she's 17. I was in there looking at her finance class, and I was like, nigga, they didn't do this for us when we was in school. They taught us our asses how to balance
But
the
here go,
checkbook
here
and
go.
make sure your credit was good.
Here go
and this
one
was
thing these
about
kids
it.
not waiting for. The kids not waiting for too much.
Yep.
They're not waiting for too
They
much.
gonna
They
go
have
get it.
access to a lot of information.
They're
A lot of
advanced
information.
than we were.
And,
They are a
and
lot more
sometimes
advanced.
that advanced information kind of puts them in a place where they're looking at your parent. You're looking at your parent. You're looking at those that didn't have that set of information. They like, sure, I already know.
Right.
It's like
kids
it's like a
when
Pontius
I was
type
a
thing.
kid,
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
good.
wanted to know
Yeah,
something, I had to
know
go
more
ask
than
my mom or my daddy. Kids now be like, I don't give a fuck. I ask Google.
Yeah, I got
like,
Google. I
ask Siri.
Yeah.
Like, they don't need you for shit.
No, it's the fact now. It's like, look,
But that's
hey,
how you want it to be,
Sit-
though.
YouTube give you step-by-step
No,
instructions.
there's still things Siri can't teach my kids. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
period. I don't give a
And that's
fuck what
some
you
real-
ask that
We cannot
bitch.
depend on that because
Right.
because even that's kind of control. But we'll
Right, and it's
I'll
some
stay
shit
out of that vein.
you
know
can't
what I
say
mean?
to my child, and I'm not gonna be like, hold on, come here, let me talk to you, cause Siri about to get you fucked up. Like, I'm sorry, it's just some shit. Hold on.
Yeah, but like since COVID hit and the jobs got shut, people have had no choice but to get
Yes,
creative.
yes.
How the fuck do I make make some money.
Yes.
I gotta make
Yes.
some money. And I've just seen some people, and they're doing really.
But can I say
being
this?
able
This
to
was-
adapt.
Yeah,
This
you
was
have to
something
adapt
that
to the
was
situation.
in y'all, though. It was in you the whole fucking time.
You're saying
You
it.
just needed a pandemic
You're
to
saying it.
bring it out.
You're
Are
saying
you
it.
fucking serious?
You're saying it.
Because I'm not,
You're
I don't give a
saying
fuck
it.
what nobody
No,
say.
you
For
saying
you
it. I
to
have
have
not
a
changed a damn
successful
thing.
business and to
I
just
have
out
not
the
changed.
blue
That's
jump
your-
out there
Man,
and
that's
your
your
shit
thing.
is
That's your thing,
successful,
yo. But
that
listen.
shit has been
But I
in
have
you
to
the
say this,
whole
dog.
time.
Dog, I have to say this.
They were into survival mode.
Yeah,
Because
but I have to
But
say
it
this,
took
dog.
for you to be in survival mode to bring
That's
out
my
the
only.
best
That's
in
my.
you.
That's my only
Dog,
thing
what
about.
have you
That's
did
my only
different
thing about
since the
COVID.
pandemic?
That's my only thing about
Not a damn
COVID.
thing.
Exactly.
And I'm still
Hey.
surviving.
Right,
I
and me
ain't
too.
struggling.
Hey, here you
I
go.
ain't hurting. I ain't going
That's
for
my
shit.
only thing
And
about
my
COVID.
kids is eating and
That's
they
my only thing
living.
about COVID,
So
y'all.
Thank you, Lord, for having my shit together
I
before
tell-
the
I
pandemic.
tell Ryan about this all the time.
Ain't nothing changed.
I-
I'm still working at Washington Post. I'm saying this never
So once
changed.
again, thank you, Lord, for
Never
me
has
having
changed.
my life
You were
together
you were
before
made
the
you were
pandemic.
made you were made to be able to adapt.
Never has changed.
But we
you're a
ain't. We
human.
are a few of the lucky ones.
You're a
Because
human,
everybody
yo.
can't say that.
You're made
that
to
just means
adapt,
you're
yo.
blessed.
A lot of people's
You're
jobs
made
were
to
cut.
adapt, yo.
They were done.
That's what I say about this
We
COVID. I
don't
had to
need
throw
you
on my
anymore.
mask. That's what I say about this COVID thing. Now, I say this all the time. I think the last Christmas that we all done, like, it hit us hard.
Mm-hmm.
But those who were able to make it through, now, they use this COVID thing as a stamp in time. I want everybody to understand this. It's a stamp in time. It's not so much that you passed away from that. You get what I'm saying? Now, even with Pops, now we know, you know what I'm saying, he already had certain things going on with him. To me, I think that the doctors aren't doing what they supposed to. That's just me, right? Now, there's people with pre-existing and all this other type stuff, all that. We were made to adapt. Your
That's what
body
your
is
body
made
is.
to
It's an
adapt.
ever-evolving
Everybody's
body.
so scared. Everybody's so scared. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Ooh, we're gonna get it. Now, I'm not gonna say it's not real. It has really affected a lot of people, and I can't sit here and make it like it's just this
Don't make
made
light
up
of
thing.
it, right.
But you should not be in fear of your life. Just take care of yourself. Be knowledgeable of self. Take care of your body. Exercise. Eat some food. Because you stuck in the house don't mean that you
Wash
can't
your
walk around your
goddamn
yard.
hands.
Don't mean that you can't walk around your simple neighborhood. Get you some exercise. Let your blood flow through your veins. Like real talk. Don't get subjected to the point that you're in fear to the point where you can't do nothing.
Because see, this is my fear. We're going to get so stuck on, oh my God, I got to stay in the house. I can't go nowhere. I can't do this. I can't do that. And then when we are able to come back outside, little shit like pollen going to kill us.
Man, what?
Motherfucking sinuses going to kill you.
You saying it. You
Motherfucking
saying
air
it.
going to
Didn't
hurt
you just
you.
tell people to stay in the house?
I am, but that's what I'm. Did I?
You
did
said
I
don't
ju-
go
what
on
did I
the
just
front
say?
porch,
What
don't
did
go
I
on your
just say?
balcony,
What
stay in
did
the
I
house.
just say?
Be mindful
What did I
of
just
self.
say?
Be
What
mindful
did I
of who
just
you
say?
around. Be
Ron,
mindful of
you
the
said
things
to
that you
read
do,
me.
the hands that you shake.
You wasn't
I
listening.
was listening.
No, you wasn't.
Before y'all came, she said nobody should be
These-
going
these
out the
people are
house.
interesting.
Nobody should be going, or you should be on the DoorDash. You can't go out to eat. That's what you said.
I just said, yes,
Did she say
stay
that?
your ass in the house since y'all
Don't
won't
follow
follow
that.
directions and stay your ass
But
in the
that's
house.
right, but G
Order
ain't
your
get shut down.
DoorDash.
You would have been at
Hey,
the
listen.
house hosting that
Hey,
Babylon.
listen, this is what we're. I don't know.
Say
I don't know if we're thinking.
Period.
I don't know if we're thinking about it. I don't know if we're thinking about it. Hopefully, I don't cause hysteria.
Thank you, God.
But whole time, if everybody
No,
stay
I didn't
home,
say 24 hours.
if everybody
I didn't say
stay
anything
home,
about
You
24
said
hours.
don't come out the house.
if everybody
I
stay
didn't put
home,
a time limit on
Where's someone
anything.
going?
And what I said was, don't take your ass to
real
a
life,
restaurant
real
and order
life.
your
If
damn
everybody
food.
stay
That's
home,
what the
right?
fuck I told you.
If
I
everybody
told you
stay
to take your
home,
old
how
ass
we
in the
gonna get
house.
some vegetables? How we gonna get some food, some
No,
meats?
but let's make this
How we
clear.
gonna- how we
I
gonna-
told
how's
Bam to
that
stay
stuff gonna
his
get
old
processed?
ass in the house, not
How we gonna
everybody
have-
else.
how we gonna-
Bam, stay your old
If
ass in the
everybody go
house.
home,
You have
I don't
pre-existing
know.
health conditions.
We gonna be some hungry people.
That's what it said.
We gonna be some hungry
Even if
people.
you
But not even that. Hold on, wait a minute, because you can order your groceries on Amazon and Walmart.
How?
They all
If no-
deliver.
if there's
They
no-
all
If
deliver.
the truck driver at
They all
home,
deliver.
if the truck driver is
They
home,
all deliver.
if the truck driver is quarantined and
say
at
what you
home,
want
And
to.
my
they're
whole
not getting
thing is,
delivered.
like I told Bam earlier.
I am not ordering no crab legs DoorDash.
But just like I told Bam, if you have a porch, if you
Hey,
have
but
a
I am
porch in
ordering from
front of
Jay
your house,
Spears.
that's
Shout out my
what
man
it
Jay.
is.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Jay throw you in the mix.
That's
My
all
man
on
Jay got the best
seafood.
crabs and shrimp. Hey, look.
Look at him. Look at him. This is why we
No,
back
you
on
can't, man.
lockdown, y'all.
One
this is why
thing-
we back on
the
lockdown,
most-
because
the-
people like Bam
the most
gotta
things
go
that
get
you could do,
seafood and
the
shit.
one thing that you could do, The worst thing that you could do is just be all the way to yourself. That is a
I don't know.
no
I feel
human.
like there has to be a healthy
No human
balance
was made to be
between
by themselves
going
and be
outside
alone.
being
That's
in
not
the house.
what being human
But
is about.
if you got a back porch or a front yard, that's outside. I'm sorry.
Yeah, take your behind outside.
I'm just saying.
Walk up and down.
That's outside.
Do some calisthenics. Get something
All right,
done.
bigger
Breathe
question.
some fresh
Bigger
air.
question. All right, no, we on to the bigger question.
Uh-huh, let's go.
Now let's go bang bang. Like,
Let's go bang bang.
how does this affect the go-go in the movement? Because y'all got the momentum, y'all Project 71.
Right, y'all done
Y'all
started.
had the real shit. Let's get to the real shit.
Okay.
Y'all had the momentum. Everybody like, man, y'all
I
cranking,
do
y'all doing y'all
not
thing.
speak for anyone, okay?
Okay, well, speak for
I
your
have to-
damn
I have
self.
I have to make that disclaimer.
Okay, but speak for your damn
Once again,
self.
I'm involved. I have a lot of things that I'm involved
you
in.
do.
I speak for myself.
So
All
we
right,
speak asking you for
so,
yourself.
So this my thing. With what's going on, we are going to take a hit. Things were going smooth. People, we were definitely finding ways to make some money. Trust and believe me. But with what's going on, we kind of saw it. We knew. So hopefully the ideas that the promoters and the things that's working on, I know that Chris has a few ideas that he's sharing with the promoters right now that should be able to keep some money flowing within the go-go community, not within just us per se, but within everybody. We just have to be mindful. Like, honestly, the nightlife is just not the same. It was before COVID.
Okay, so what's up with these nails? Is this like just a hand that you play with, or what's up?
I do hands.
What's up?
I'm a nail technician.
Shut
Man,
the hell
this nigga
up.
rock star, man.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Rock star, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to holler at you.
Yeah, come on.
Cause these real.
I
Don't
so
fuck up my
like-
nails.
like-
These
like-
real.
like,
Ain't no
what's
tips
the-
on
I
these.
got you. But
Oh,
you
okay.
know, I'm still on my golf thing. You know,
Hey,
so my
shut the
rock
hell
star
up.
thing. I
That
do
is
that.
cool.
Told you
as
he
hell.
is a real rock star,
Yeah,
man.
and I do
That
that.
is
rock
cool
star.
as
But
shit,
it
yo.
really has affected us, and I just really want people to really take into account what they do call themselves as far as fans and supporters of the go-go movement. I want them to really do what they were doing when things got really shut down. You know, find someone that you can just help and support. It
I was
doesn't
gonna
have to
ask
be
you that. So how-
everybody, but just find
How
someone.
do the fans, as go-go fans, as people in the go-go community who were once supporting y'all by coming out and spending that money and buying those tables, and how do they still give that support when there's no
I will
shows?
say this. If you can personally find somebody, don't ask them, because I would say that we are prideful people. And we're entertainers.
No
and
bullshit.
sometimes
I
you
can
know
say
we
that
don't
too.
we don't want to be like, oh, this person, you
Give
know
me
what
that,
I'm
give me
saying?
that,
Or even coming to the people and be like, yeah, we need, you know. And so if you know someone, just give. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's just sometimes it's better to just know and just do.
Okay.
Rather than ask a question, because some people may even deny their blessing. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And if you want to be just be a blessing.
So with that being said, all of y'all need all these people with all these favorite motherfucking bands.
And
How
the
about y'all
favorite
find out
members,
what the cash app
the
is with
people
all
that you
these
call,
favorite
the people that you
band
call a
members?
couple hours before you go to
Right,
the
and you be like, am I on your motherfucking list?
Hey. You
All
gotta
them
do that,
times
but
they
I
done put
look
you
at
on
it,
their list and got you in the club for you need to, what they call that? Pick a
Nah,
pick a
but it's not
motherfucking
true.
band
You're not
member
being-
and
I'm not-
donate,
but-
period.
People still don't want to hear that. The fact is that some of these live streams, some of them live streams, they was hitting like 9,000-10,000.
Yeah, they were.
I think they're familiar, Joe. At one point,
I
it was
say y'all
12,000.
do a live stream and charge everybody $1.
So let's just think that most of these bands, I'd just say all of them, have not played in front of 20,000 people.
Yeah.
That's like playing in front of at the sold out Verizon.
Right.
Can you just imagine if 1 out of every 5 people sent $1?
Right.
That's $5,000 off 20,000.
And that's what I feel the go-go band
I do
should
believe
do.
that it's important for each band to have their own entity, and a lot of them already do. A lot of them have their own PayPal's, Cash App, Apple things. You know what I'm saying? They already have that gift to that organization because they may be able to get a live stream to you with the help of your donation.
But not even that. I feel like all the go-go bands, when y'all do y'all live stream, $1 is not much. Hell, Erykah Badu did a motherfucking concert for $1, and she sell out motherfucking stadiums.
Well, you know,
you understand
No,
what I'm saying?
nothing wrong with you're saying nothing wrong with that. I just
I
feel,
feel like $1
like
live
I'm working,
stream.
like I'm working, and like Ron said, me and him been blessed to
never stop working. And then you start to think about people, like I remember before the COVID hit, we had Killer Cal on here. He said, like, some people in Red Essence been doing this shit for 25 years. They never had jobs.
Right.
So when this shit hit, like, this is how they eat. And you start to think about, you like, man, what if I just lost my job today or tomorrow and I had nothing?
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? It,
Like,
it
I
really
learned
is
from,
something to think about.
who was it, Bugs? I learned that he had insurance on his hands. I didn't even fucking know you could even.
That was Buggy.
That was Buggy? I didn't even fucking know. I didn't even fucking know. Buggy told me that because I was like, you can put insurance on your hands.
A lot of information because just before the COVID thing kind of hit, we know that Go-Go was deemed the official music of DC, and there was a lot of things that we started learning about our taxes and what we can do as far as taxes and insurance, subsidies. There's a lot of things.
So all y'all drummers out there that have not heard and do not know, you can get insurance on your hands.
A carpenter can get his hands.
Seriously?
Yes, because he works by his hands. So a carpenter.
So anyone that uses their hands can get literally your hands insured.
Automotive tech, mechanic. Yes, he uses his hands.
If you use your legs for work,
legs and hands, you can insure. Yeah.
Wow. See, once again, y'all, we learn something every day, yo, at the Go-Go platform. Because I did not know that.
I mean, I never know, and that's why I never spoke on it. Like when shit like this happened, dog, it becomes a stress level. Because if I lose my job today tomorrow, I'll be stressed as a motherfucker. Like where's it gonna come from?
Right.
Like where's the money gonna come
I
from?
mean,
like,
honestly, you know, I put it like this. This is why I keep on saying the thing about fear, man. We cannot be in a state of fear, even in a downtime. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your higher power that you may believe in, wherever your faith base may be, that's the things that you really want to count on, because when things get hard, you know what I'm saying? You just got to grind and grit out. You know, it's like you can't say cry over spilled milk in certain ways. You just got to try and like get it.
So
and
to
pray and
those
have faith.
men out there whom are feeling this pandemic, because I know there are a lot
women
of regardless.
too. Shit,
but let me say this: regardless of whether or not we like to admit it, there are a lot of men out there of all races holding down a household and being the men of their homes. And there are a lot of women who are at-home mothers who are not working, who depend on those incomes. What would be your advice?
My advice would just, honestly, my first advice is to just pray. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing, because sometimes we lean on our own understanding in a lot of things, and things just can really turn out good if you just have faith. You know, secondly, you know, for those that are on those downtimes, look into every avenue. You know, there's
when
nothing
you say
wrong.
That, elaborate.
So look into every avenue that you can find to help yourselves. There are different programs. There are definite things that are going on out here that are in place to help. So I think the third thing is to set pride aside, because sometimes we can be very prideful and not really want to do what is required for us to do what is needed to be done.
Okay.
And we allow our pride to get in our way.
I think it's more pressure on men than it is women.
What you mean by that, man?
Women could go, they would give a woman a Section 8 and not a man a Section. They would give women food stamps before they get a man. Men is like he said, we're prideful. A man could hold down the household and a woman still stay. Nigga, if you lose your job, a lot of women like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you think. You ain't paying no bills.
Oh, wait a minute.
Women like
No,
that.
we're not going to say that, because there's
I said some
there's
women.
women that hold the household down. There's some stay-home dads.
No.
Period, boo.
No, I'm not saying all that, but it's some women that if you ain't bringing nothing in, they not fucking with you.
But there are some men that if you can't pay the bills, they ain't fucking with you. So I think that plays on both sides.
That's what I'm saying. We know we deal with that type of shit.
Speak up. Come on, ESPN. Let's get it.
I'm not in that.
But ain't some women do that?
How you going to tap out the conversation?
It's situational, man. It's situational.
Yeah, situational. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
But
I'm
for
just
those
saying.
going through a hard time right now,
Everybody, it's like people that going through.
Don't be too prideful to ask for help. Don't be too in your feelings or too in yourself to not, you know, go out and do what needs to be done, because
go apply for some help.
That nigga Will say damn lie.
Some help, go get it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so it's 5:23, right? This is the part of the show where we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come right back and we're gonna play some.
Hold on, we can take a break in a couple of minutes. I still gotta get my shit off a little bit, cause I don't like how you just say that. Like I don't give a fuck. A man is real different. I gotta say my shit.
That's real. He's on some real stuff, though.
No, a man is different because
A woman could lose her job and she like, well, I'll bounce back. I'll go get it. A man is so prideful that he used to having things. You just feel like you don't like it's real fearful for you to have like when our shit drop.
But does that depend on the type of woman that you went though?
A man gets stamps just like a woman. Well, I mean, hold on. That's just to eat, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just to eat. But how easy is it for a man to get subsidy housing?
It's real easy if he got the kids.
Oh hell no!
If he got the kids.
Kids. Thank you. I'm gonna tell you for a fact that shit not easy, nigga.
No.
I done had custody of my son, and I still couldn't get it.
They look at a man totally different now.
Thank you.
Now, not to say that they won't.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
gonna
saying
say,
that they won't.
I know
All right?
some single
I know a few.
fathers.
I know a few. Now,
Probably had to
but
be state of
what they had
Virginia.
to go through, what they had to go through
Where?
to get it.
I know a single father staying in Maryland.
What
That
they had
got
to
three
go
of
through
his
to-
kids.
What they had to go through to get it was
and he
was
got
kinda-
housing.
was
He
kinda
got housing,
strenuous.
get food stamps, Medicaid, the whole 9 yards.
What they
He
had
must
to go
have a
through
hell
to
of a
get it
story.
was strenuous.
He must have had a hell of a story.
Shit, his baby mother died in a car accident. Yeah.
What choice do you have but to give a nigga a house and if your baby mother died? If your baby mother living and you still got your son, they do not give you that shit that easy.
Oh, well, see, I don't know that story.
I'm telling you.
All I'm saying is that it's not as easy for a guy just because he's a man. So as
Right.
looking as a man, and they like you can go out there and get it at some
Thank
type
you.
of way.
Right.
But when you're raising kids, it's a whole different dynamic.
I feel like any single parent is hard.
That's
for.
just like child support.
It's easier for women,
Child
of
support.
course, but I feel like a lot of things in life are easier for women.
Let's get rid of that myth. It's not easier for women to
No,
do
when
it
I say
with
assistance,
kids
no,
alone.
when I'm saying
No,
assistance,
even
why?
with assistance, it's still not. The reason why I say this is because what we see in the hood all the time. See, now it's not easy because if you got a young man and you're a woman in the home,
Then they're not gonna give you assistance.
No, after a certain age, there's certain things that you just can't help that young man with.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be easy
Because after a
in
certain
that
age,
home because now
he
you got
gotta
a
be
young
out-
man that's ready to he got stuff little growing on the bottom side. He's starting to smell right here. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain
And after a
things-
while, the system expects you to put that
Right.
young man out your house for
And
them to
there you
keep
go.
helping you.
There you go. And so whole time, or if say your young man goes out and get a job, now he done put himself in a position where he
grown.
probably cannot be in the home.
Right.
So, but you want that for your young man.
Right.
But
Or the rent go up.
here
Yeah.
nor there, it's not easy for any single parent because
Right.
it's not for just a single parent. We're going to go back to it's not just for the mom and dad. It's the whole community. Your kids around somebody. Your kids
Right.
around friends.
Right.
They don't cuss around you because you're gonna probably
But
pop
they
them in
cuss
the mouth.
around they friends.
But they're gonna cuss around the friends.
Yep.
Where did they learn them cuss words? Probably from
From
you,
you,
the friends,
right.
auntie,
From
uncle.
you, the auntie, your friends you be having
Oh,
over
yeah,
on
all
the
them-
weekends,
you know,
at the card
everything.
party, the whole
when
9
you think, When you
yards.
think that they sleeping or they however,
They
you
at the
having
window
adult
like this.
time, they at the door listening.
Better
So
know it.
whole time, it's
Or all
not,
the movies you tell them
it's
they
not
can't
just-
watch,
it's
they
not
wait till you
just-
go to bed
it's
and
not
watch.
just mom and dad. You need the whole thing. And so not to just say that men cannot get it. I get what you're saying, Woody. I see you. I see them comments, bro. You're very right. But whole time, they definitely see a man different in the court system, in the child support system. They see him totally different in CPS. They see him. Everything's totally different for a man, just because we are men.
Yeah.
And not to say, it's not to put no pause on it. A man is a man. A woman is a woman. I'm not taking no power away. A woman are powerful. We know that they are. They strong as I don't know
Okay,
what.
but
They
let
go
me
through
say
pain that
this.
we would not.
I feel like men have, and I know it's gonna be a lot of women that's gonna hate me, and it's okay. Y'all to get over it. I don't give a fuck. But there are a lot of, I feel like a lot of what men go
I'm
through
legally
in the
blind.
justice system when it comes to the mom-dad relationship is women's faults.
Right.
Period. Because I feel like as women, we have a tendency, we go to court, we over-exaggerate. Nigga ain't seen the baby in
ain't
3
no-
weeks.
that
You be
don't-
like, he ain't been here in 2
Hey,
years.
dog, one thing about
he,
that,
he
hey,
gave
listen,
you.
let me tell you something. Let me check you right now. It's nothing in the world that my baby mother could do unless she kill me could stop me from seeing my son.
No, no, no,
Or
but
stop me
that's
from-
not what I'm
listen,
saying to
it's
you.
nothing that my baby mother could do to stop me from being a father. Nothing.
No, 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 but
Nothing.
that's
If
not
she
what
said
I'm
that-
saying.
If she denied me of seeing my son, I'm going to court. It's
But that's
nothing
not
she can
what
do.
I'm
Guess what?
saying to you.
Guess what? That court can. Hey,
Period.
no,
Period. Because as a woman, period. Because as a woman, I can go to court right now if you ain't never fucking touched me and be like, when we was together, he was abusive and he did this and he did that.
But that's
And
a
I don't have
investigation
to
gotta be
have, no, I don't have to have one bit of proof. I
do
get
have
the
to
right,
have proof.
I get
Now
the
you do
right
because they
motherfucking
know.
judge.
Hey,
If I get the
look.
right fucking judge that feels
As a
sorry
woman-
for
as a
my
woman- as a
tears,
woman saying that,
she's
bruh.
going to
No,
give me
women
what
can
the
say all she
fuck
wants, she
I
still
want.
gotta prove it. I done been through it.
Bruh.
Nigga, I done been